Se me escucha bien, ¿no, chavales? Se me escucha perfectamente. Se me escucha. Eloy, ¿qué tal? Haz tú la intro. Pero... Vale, voy a subirme un poquillo el micro porque...
¿Me das el móvil?
Ahora sí, ¿eh? No. Espera un momentito. Se me tiene que escuchar mejor.
Mira, pero como alguien aquí no está.
No, es que es... Se me escucha muy a fondo, a ver, bro. A ver, bro. A ver, bro. Vale, bro, me estáis escuchando todos perfectamente, ¿no? Pues ya. Vale, bro, me estáis escuchando todos perfectamente, ¿no? Y si me pongo aquí, ¿me escucháis? Me da igual, voy a empezar a pegar gritos y que sea lo que Dios quiera. ¿Sabes? En plan, ahí pego gritos y en plan... ¿qué pasa? A la mierda, tú. Hermano, la tienda, hermano. Hermano, la tienda. No, la tienda, objetos. Que va a cambiar en 44 segundos. Se viene por tiempo limitado esta skin de la World Cup, que va a ser exclusiva, pero no me la he comprado porque es una patata. Está bien, tío, pero... Joder, tío. Tampoco es para tirarse. Chavales, tío, ya han sacado mi pescado, hermano, tío. Yo que estaba todito aquí contentito porque era mi pescadito. Y hermanos... Ahora, Héctor, cómetela porque sí, tío, porque... Tío, pero que no sé qué es mi pescadito. Pues eso es exclusiva. Y para los que lo tengan... Pues ya está, hermanos. Cambio. Se viene. Han sacado el marshmallow en la tienda. Han sacado el puto marshmallow en la tienda. No puede ser, chavales. No, pero no era exclusiva. No era exclusiva. No era exclusiva. Pero no era esa exclusiva, tío. Marshmallow, tío. ¿Qué hace marshmallow aquí? No. Una polla marshmallow aquí. Una pollita marshmallow aquí. Y encima para regalar, ¿sabes? Ojo, hermano. Eso está guapo. Nada, prefiero 1000 veces lo mío, hermano. Sí, una polla. Han sacado esto de la World Cup 2019 y esto, y han quitado la skin esa. Ya no está aquí la skin de la World Cup 2019 y es exclusiva, chavales. Bueno, nos vamos a ir ya al jueguecito normalmente. Vamos a darle a iniciar vídeo y ahí tenemos. Vamos a meternos. Lo siento si el vídeo de antes, hermanos. El vídeo de antes es en plan... que no se me escuchaba bien ni nada, pero ahora se va a escuchar perfecto, hermano, con lo que voy a hacer. Mira, Rubio, chavales, vamos últimos, pero eso no quita que... Gotaga, Art, Chapi, Magma, pues como que llevan... 1, 3, 1, 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, ¿qué es? Hermanitos, voy a poner aquí... Que no sé si se va a liar parda, pero bueno. No, he hecho otro directo. He hecho otro directo porque el otro estaba saliendo como una mierdecilla, ¿sabes? Pues por eso mismo tú. YouTube.
¿Tú lo has sobre la nueva tienda?
Sí, el más melo.
¿Con qué? ¿Con qué yo estoy? Con los picos.
No, sí.
Me los regalas.
Son unos 2 pavos.
Ahora me regalan más skins.
Después ya hablamos. Vale, chavales. A ver, y buscas música. Y tú pones ahí en ese. Música sin esto. Y ahora pones en plan esto y lo pones. Steam Lodge. Y abre la musiquilla de fondo y esto lo cierro por aquí y boludo tiene, pero madre mía, pero que no me petéis el ordenador. Vale, no hablo, la video capture porque no quiero verme, no hablo. Y si hablo más el micro, no, y si hablo más el micro así, te voy a abrir.
¿Me pones el cargador del mando?
Segunda ronda de 4, en 10, en 9, en 8, en 7, en 6. El problema es que no se puede.
Nueva tienda.
¿Sabes lo que pasa? Que está de vuelta el Manelo y eso a mí me jode. Seguimos en directo, chavales. Ojo, cuidado, tomo yo, tío. Hostia, qué guapo, ¿no? Madre mía, tío, lo vamos a llamar el mapa del Limeboy porque queda en minuto 18. Se pueden hacer ventanas. Madre mía, tío, lo vamos a llamar el mapa del Limeboy porque queda en minuto 18. Se pueden hacer ventanas. Y un espectador ahora mismo. Lo subo aquí y paro así. Y hago.
Cannot earn points here in the guard round. The Sunshine Soldiers using this opportunity once again to just break away even closer to taking lead. And the Chicken Chambers can't earn anything either.
I love that from Clitax right away. Hides himself behind the box and you see his hands. He's like, please, make sure it's not there. And then boom, gets the point, gets a nice little
Y ahora lo
second
estoy
going.
escuchando perfectamente, ¿no?
Sorted there. Another way, I'm all about the min-maxing. Point your camera towards the end. You go just a little bit faster.
Vale, hermanos, creo que me va a salir un directo bastante guay.
The question is, can our competitors figure it out fast enough with their limited amount of games here? But 20 seconds on the clock, can he get this in time? Remember, you gotta grab the dumpster, drop the dumpster, and get it processed. That was perfect.
That was so good by Stuart 000 because he dodged the little springboard there. You saw him look at it and be like, oh, no, I'm good. And that was the last run. None of these props are going to be able to get sorted. Lachlan gets picked out at the end. You can see 3, 2, one, but not going to be enough. You need to get all the way through and sorted on the point as the rest of the denial comes through, and we're going to rotate the guards up again.
Yes, so we will have some new guards take their place. This is honestly Chicken Champion's opportunity to start scoring some points and hopefully close up the gap here. The Sunshine Soldiers are now at the bottom layer of the guard tower and the Fish Fam are at the top. So it is time to mix it.
My eyes are on the Funky Fighters right now. They are
great.
They're very close, and on top of that, they're the team
Sí,
with
no
the
quiero
silver.
gritar mucho,
As we
pero es
talked
que
about, they
tengo
are
que
so
gritar.
incredibly close, doing everything they can to push towards the top. And you can see they got a lot of Elix too in the round where they were playing defense. So
Vale,
not a ton
creo
of
que,
scoring
a
going
ver,
past
sin
them,
este
only
tono de voz,
35 points on
se
the
me
pace.
escucha bien,
But
¿no?
what I'm shocked about right now is there is nobody running 2-point props at all. Zero.
Tamoria's a genius. He was already
Vale,
spotted out
hermano,
with the statue. He kind of hit over to the side and said, you know what, I kind of got to wait here. I can't park this statue out in the open. He's going to be hunting for me. And that's exactly what he does. Kind of sits it
Madre
over on the
mía,
side there.
Tamuya,
And that's how you
Tamuya, no me
get
hagas
points.
esto
So
tú,
they're actually
hermanito.
playing very, very smart here, and that's why they've been doing so good.
Antes es un directo,
I think the guards
pero iba
can be
mal
slightly
y había
more
decidido
aggressive.
hacer este porque
There's no, is unlimited ammunition. You can't run out.
Oh.
If you think something is suspicious, or if you just want to take a shot at it, shoot
That's
your
it.
shot.
Yeah.
What's the worst case that
los
happens?
españoles, ¿dónde están? No
There's
los
no
veo,
accuracy
tío.
stats going on there. If something looks suspicious, don't let it through. You're the guards, and you want to deny as much as possible. And again, every match is for $55,000 for the winning team. You want that, and that will lead into the llamas as well. You don't want to end up in that 4th to 8th spot. You want to push past your competitors as we see a whole mess of air conditioners going in there, the water heaters in. It was fantastic for Raven's Revenge, and Llama Record Co. are also climbing their way up the leaderboard, 110 points so far.
Vale, chavales, el equipo de llama lleva 110 puntos.
Alex, JJ, Carnifex, Venom,
Eso de hermanos no sé si es
Steven
legal.
doing great right here as they seemingly inch their way to the top somehow, overtaking the Cuddle Crew, which, by the way, Lackland's team has
A
been
ver,
showing up
vale,
here. It's good to see
Seven
them.
North,
Guess
Betanford,
domination here. Junkyard Juke.
Well, like we said, the creative
Ahí
finals is
tenemos
all about celebrating the different types of creative skills. There's different
Ajá,
ways to
loco.
express that. We have the World Run where it's there. We saw Sky Station Showdown, which shows off building and team tactics. And right now, Prop Hunt is all about min-maxing efficiency, working together, and
Buah, chavales,
hitting
los
your
españoles
shots.
deberían
Yeah,
hacer
absolutely, because when you're in that
Se
guard
me
tower,
olvidó.
you don't have opportunity to miss. You let them score, they're going to break free and break away with the lead. There's a look at Svenos here, who's it's that bullseye, just kind of blending right in.
The archery target, there's a lot of them out there, but you need to be careful because they're
Vale,
slightly
creo que
harder.
después de esta ronda vamos a
Really?
jugar
He's
partida.
floating up
Really?
there.
Oh,
You can see kind of like
y
a
te
look on his
ponemos la
face, it's
World
like there's no way this works. And one other thing
pongo
to
la
talk
World
about
Cup si
is
quieres.
orientation of
Bro,
your props.
bro,
You notice he
bro,
has
qué
to swap
chetado,
his camera
hermano.
pointing in the other
Hermano,
direction.
estamos en directo.
Unfortunately, was
¿Sabes lo que voy a
putting it in the
hacer?
trash bag there. But if you're
Voy a
running
dejar una
forward,
ronda
the
así,
puck
no la
faces
voy a
backwards. So you
comentar.
need to run
Y
and
voy
then
a
turn,
actualizar.
settle yourself. That's the best way, or you orient yourself around the stuff that's near you. Because if you're facing in a totally random direction, that'll earn a bullet in most
Acelerar
circumstances.
el micro.
I love how aggressive they were at the final moments. The clock was
You gotta
ticking.
go.
Yeah, the clock was ticking. They're like, you know what? We got to get in here. But that was round 3 of 4 for this first game right here. And, you know, it's kind of going either which way. So if you've already had your shot at the guard tower, you're safe. You're good. You can keep getting points. But if this is your last opportunity, you're in a guard tower, that's all the points you got. That's it. They have to hold strong.
So this is where it really comes into mind who is running, who is in the tower, and what does the scoreboard look like. So right now we can see right away Llama Record Co. is up there, and I believe it's with, I didn't see who that other team was. When we pan back over, we'll call that out. But Llama Record Co. is in first right now, and I think Cuddle Crew is with them as well. So it's typical that the top 2 would be up there, and it is. The top 2 teams are in the guard tower. So right now, everyone needs to unseat them, otherwise they will take this first match of set 2.
I'll be honest with you, it's a pretty big lead. That's a substantial lead. Whoever is left in the game, the Sunshine Soldiers, the Funky Fighters, Chicken Champions,
La verdad que me gusta
big
mucho
items through and do it successfully.
el
With
estilo de
limited
este mapa
time
y
left in
voy a
this
dar
round, they're
los
gonna win.
motivos.
If not, it's going to be hard to catch up to that 150.
We're starting to see a little bit more consistency right there. And look at Svenos shooting. He's just shooting everything. He's not
Primero,
worried in terms
porque
of
es
going
un
through
mapa
there. Does hit one Elix,
bastante
fires the shot
chulito.
down
Mira,
the
después de
middle,
esta partida nos
trying to
pillamos y
do
hacemos
anything that he
unas
thinks
partidas.
doesn't look normal. Anything that maybe not have been there before.
Like one of my favorite things, watching them just shoot the boxes like, what's that? Was that want to hold this lead here, and that's why they're dominating. You can see the no hesitation really coming out of them, and that's why they have the lead right now. And it's great. It's great that they're hitting his shots. It's great that Svenos is holding it down.
But the funky fighters, we talked about it, eyes on them, already up to 120. One more 10-point prop will put them past. And unfortunately for Ninja there, does get hit on the springboard, but gets in anyway, so just a little bit of time loss. A great shot from Lachlan by Ward. I barely even saw that.
Four Turtle from Australia hit a springboard, and Lachlan shut that down. It's Australian brother right there. Very nicely done.
Si veo que este vídeo llega muchísimos likes, subiré la segunda parte, pero la segunda parte la subiré mejorada porque quiero explicar.
To overtake. They want this match victory. They want to keep the momentum rolling, but the Cuddle Group is doing a great job of picking up targets and running their timeout, getting some both right as they get out of spawn and before they're about to score, which the waste of time is even that much more efficient, but unfortunately not finding anything there.
Yeah, Lachlan is really not timing his kind of rotations and reloads properly. Notice he's not also utilizing the shooting through the curtain factor there. He's kind of holding himself back. That's why you saw him with a couple elims right there, but you got to put that pressure down, lock down these lanes so they don't just get like free rotations through, right?
And again, we talked about a little covered angles. It's very difficult to stop them, particularly with the smaller hitbox.
Takes.
So far,
¿Qué pasa si le da takes, hermano? No sé, mira. Aquí también hay pruebas de un jueguecillo, tío. Que si tú le das... Ah, vale. A que tengo que esquivarla. Ve, ahí tenemos X en la pantalla y el juego. Aunque se ve un poquito como un culo, la verdad. 4-4, victoria royal y después de la entrevista nos iremos a jugar unas partidas.
When you're sitting there on defense, you know exactly how long you need to keep them out, exactly what you need to do in order to take the victory, and no surprise there, the guys who are all about that apocalypse game mode during the creative trials, able to take home the very first match ever on Junkyard Juke.
It was well played, valiant effort from everyone that participated in that run right there, and it was a close one. 150 points to the contender having 145, just 1 point, one small radiator.
And this is what I'm talking about, where if you had one person who is running just 2-point props there and got their successful runs at the end, they would have it. That's 3 successful runs. That takes about a minute, and you could have
Anda, que pedazo plano que tiene.
Maybe some of these guys need a little help here. Let's redo this. What would you suggest here, Sundown?
I don't want to say suggest, but I had an opportunity to play a decent amount of it. I'm a big fan of kind of adjusting based off of the scoreline. So if you're seeing you're able to consistently keep running 2-point props, get the guaranteed points. If somebody's playing really good defense and you're not getting 10-point props in, you need to pivot away from that strategy. Because getting any points at all is better than none, and particularly if you waste a run on a dumpster where the entire time you're going and then you're stopping. And you're going, and you're stopping. Eventually, even if you get all the way to the end, sometimes it's not right? And you wasted that 35, 45 seconds, 3 rotations to get just there, whereas you could have grabbed the burger, grabbed the bucket, and ran the entire time, weaved around, trying to like catch a good area, as we saw with the statue, able to hide around the corner. So we'll love to see in the next match a little bit more, but be a little bit more deliberate.
That's right, but let's go ahead and hear from some of the deliberate actions over with Zeke, down with our
Hola,
What's up, guys? I'm hanging out with the Llama Record Company. They took away the prop hunt 5-point lead. You guys
está guapísimo el plano.
And Blood, I'm going to start with you. And one person I want to call out specifically
vale,
is
World Cup, ese es
Svenos,
su
very tall,
compañero.
tallest man on the planet. It feels like this guy is a very good pick for your team. And I want to know why him, and then also why you picked these other two.
Yeah, I mean, I picked all those guys because this game mode is all about skill. There are no random things in it. You need good aim, you need decision making for sure. And Svenos, I mean, he's like a Spano. He really likes Spano. That's kind of the best city in the world. And that's why I picked him first.
Okay, now Svenos, I'm going to put you on blast for a second because we've known each other quite a while. You know, I'd like to believe that your creativity is what allowed you to win. Let's think back to the time where you wore an entire green outfit and you danced and had a galaxy over yourself. Do you feel like that galaxy and that kind of creativity helped you get this dub?
I don't know what you're talking about, mate.
I think people at home that watched, you guys probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's go over this way now. What did you think about that game? Was it what you expected? Was it different? Did it catch off guard? Were you ready to just jump into it?
It's enjoyable. Once you get the hang of it, it gets a lot
Mira,
easier.
tío, cuando lo veis tenéis
You
un
just got to work out
enlace
who's good at aiming, which team's on
en la
the
descripción
tower.
donde pasarlo
After that,
directamente
you
en directo de Fortnite.
All right, final question. Do you think you have what it takes? Are you gonna? Is the Llama Record Company gonna be the team? You think someone else is standing in your way, or is it all you guys?
I think it's gonna be all us, yes.
There you go, man. A few words. That's all they need. Gentlemen, thank you so much. Best of luck going forward. Back to you guys on the
Fortnite
desk.
World Cup.
Thank you so much,
Creative
Zeke.
comentando.
Another brilliant performance there coming out of the Llama Record Company. We talked about their
acabo
versatility.
de
We
cambiar,
talked about
se
how
supone.
quickly they pick up competitive matches. But this is what happened in the first set, right?
Madre
They were
mía,
there,
qué
they were
mierda,
confident. They're like, yeah, once you get it, it's easy.
Lo voy a ir
And then all the other
poniendo
teams immediately caught up. So it'll be very interesting to see if that same story
Fortnite
from
World
set one
Cup
is what's happening
Creative
in set two.
comentando.
Yep, that's right. Alex up there said it best. You know, he had the confidence. He felt
Ahora sí,
good
tío.
in those final moments. Hey, you know, once you
Fortnite
figure out who's
World
aiming,
Cup.
maybe just avoid it.
Fortnite
Yeah, I mean, if
World
somebody
Cup
is hitting all
Creative
their shots, you
comentando.
need to take a
No os
different route. You
preocupéis que ya
can't
lo
go
pondré.
continuously challenge them
Bueno,
because,
yo
again,
no
we
iría a
talked
jugar
about that. If you waste
par-
all the time to run through and the guy hits a
partidas
lucky, I don't want to
normales.
say lucky blind fire, but a consistent blind fire through there, don't keep running
Vale, es
that
que
way.
no me quiero
But
chocar.
like we said, this is the first time seeing the junkyard juke mode, and we talked about the prop hunt mode earlier, but you
Yeah,
can play it
yeah,
live
sí,
right
una
now
cosa
in game. There's an LTN that's available.
Venga, va,
this
Pro
weekend.
Hound,
Let's check it out.
Fortnite, Madden Strike. Ah, vale, que esos son los Pro Hound. Ah, bueno, que son anuncios, vale. Ah, vale. Vale, Fortnite World Cup. Bueno, vale. Nosotros nos vamos a ir
LTN that is available only for this weekend.
Eh,
Monte, you had a chance to play prop hunt?
Well, all week long now, I finally really got to
a
excited
jugar
for Hunt, and
una partida.
heard you guys talking, I was like,
Y vamos a volver en nada, ¿vale, chicos? Vamos a volver
There's so many just
enseguida
but the ability to then push it to a
al,
competitive level. These guys
a la
are doing
World Cup creativo de nuevo. Nos vamos a ir y nos vamos a volver. Vamos a jugar en el caza eventos, pero no os preocupéis porque voy a hacer aquí como una ventana. Espera. Intentar hacer. Crear ventana, ventana creada, crear ventana, ventana crear. Crear, crear. Vale, pues se supone que ya tendría que haber una ventana por ahí. Espérate. Cuando empiece la partida va a haber una ventana. Hermano. Pero. Ah, bueno, sí, chavales. Si queréis vídeos de FIFA, de Red, de Horizon, decidme qué queréis por los comentarios, ¿vale? Decídmelo, chavales. Yo lo hago perfectamente. Vale, ahí tienes una ventana. Con la ventana, tío. La ventana, tío. La ventana, hermano, la ventanita. Ya se me ha bugueado la ventana. Ya se me ha bugueado aquí. Ahora, perfecto. Vale, perfecto. Ahí tenéis el directo, el streaming de Fortnite creativo. Tenéis un enlace abajito en la descripción por si os queréis meter en el Fortnite creativo también. Y yo mientras voy a ir jugando porque tío, como no juego, vamos. Soy un T-Rex. El futbolista. O sea, soy un coche, tío. Buah, soy una pizarrita, tío. Soy una pizarrita. No, tío, pero this is bro, oye, me juro que... Bueno, chaval, voy a esconderme. Bueno. ¿Y si pongo aquí? ¡Oh, bro!
perfect. Yeah, the Sunshine Soldiers had a great last run. Achin and his crew
No me ve.
together. They really had the time for a while there, but finally you saw the chicken dance away, kind of breakaway. Now look,
¿Que no me ven?
they found their rhythm towards the end. They carried
Hermanos, que no me ven, que cómo no pueden ser tan tontitos. No puede ser tan tontitos. De verdad. No puede ser tan tontitos. Hoy se viene el vídeo. Tú de verdad, pero que soy muy tonto. Bueno, 5 de batería. ¡No! ¿Pero por qué no me mata, hombre? Ahora ya me he muerto tú. Vale. Abandonamos la partida y volvemos a la partida. A ver si hay un cargadorcito por aquí. De lo bueno, porque madre mía, no sé. Llevamos media hora de directo y pues bueno, yo dejo todo encendido, toda la capturadora encendida, todo encendido porque hermanos, hermanitos, vale, la ventana me gusta más, solo son las partidas. Hermano, que se me acaba al directo sin batería, ¿vale? Pues bueno, yo me pongo a bailar. Yo siempre se me buguea la ventanita. He llegado a jugar creativo a sí mismo y normalmente se me muere. ¿Por qué no pones el audio del juego, literalmente? El juego directamente. Eso no vale. Tú chaval, eso no vale, tío. Hermano. Hermanito. Hermanito, tú que se me está escuchando perfectamente, ¿eh? Toma ya, toma ya. Hermanito, tú que se me está escuchando perfectamente, ¿eh? Ahora sí, tío, hermanito, y encima chicos, lo celebramos con un tuner de, por eso, de esto, porque creo que está la skin de Marshmello por aquí que me la voy a poner, ¿vale? Chavales. What the fuck, tío. Es que ya me leo con este puto juego, me trabo. Después, bailan distintos de mañana de cumpleaños. Ahora no la hacemos. Va, chavales, vamos a jugar una, como os he dicho, que hace elementos y volvemos a la World Cup. ¿Por qué, Héctor? Si el directo era de la World Cup, ya lo sé, hermanos, pero... Tu hermano no os deja escribir en el chat. Espérate que se le hago que hablar de transmisión, ¿sabes lo que te quiero decir, hermano? Buah, chaval. ¿A qué me buscáis? No sé. Aquí me buscáis. Vale, el balito. Ay, el Chicken Champions, bro. Oye, nosotros somos los pollitos. Pero es que yo tengo todas las redes de la casa, ¿sabes? Bro, ¿qué ha pasado, tío? ¿Qué ha pasado? Datos móviles, sí. ¿Qué dice? Pero si los estoy silenciando, tío. Estoy flipando, tío. Bro. Bro, que ha empezado yo, ¡No! Tu hermano a la puta mierda, tío. No puede ser, tío. No puede ser, tío. De verdad que no puede ser, tío. Yo me salgo. No, ahora estoy en directo, lo que pasa es que no te va a dejar. No, sí te va a dejar. Sí te va a dejar, lo que pasa es que tú, bro. Hola, Eloy. ¿Qué tal estás tú, hermanito? Hola. Un saludo de... bueno, vamos a seguir. Y ya me pongo ya en la World Cup. O nos metemos al creativo, hermanitos. Qué bonito día. Hermanito. Vale, nos estamos metiendo aquí ahora mismo. Os dejo con la World Cup. De que esto fuese la World Cup, que esto fuese, sí, súper importante. Bro. ¿Nosotros qué somos? ¿Qué team somos, tío? ¿Team pollo? ¿Qué team somos nosotras, hermanita? Bueno, quedan 18 segundos, 7, 6, 7. Igualmente me voy a hacer un parkour y después hablamos, tío. ¡Vamos! ¡Vamos! ¡Hemos ganado! ¡Hemos ganado! ¡Vamos! ¡Vamos! ¡Quiero el Rubius! ¡Vamos! ¡Vamos! El Rubius es uno de Netix, tío. El Rubius es de Team Queso, ¿qué cojones, tío? Vale, hemos ganado, chicos. Hemos ganado, loco. Míralo, ahí lo tenemos. Loco. Hola, Johnny Gamer. ¿Qué está, Johnny Gamer, bro? Hola. Johnny Gamer. Puedes comentar todo lo que quieras, Johnny Gamer. Un saludo a Johnny Gamer. Podéis pasar por el directo, chicos, like y suscribiros. Yo no lo he dicho en todo el directo, pero bueno, que acabamos de ganar. La entrevista ya, por favor. La entrevista ya. No puede ser, tío, la entrevista, por favor. Hermano, no puedo estar más contento. Sí, que sé quién soy, Johnny. ¿Qué tal estás? Sí, un saludo de Johnny. Sé quién eres, Johnny. No te voy a decir quién eres, pero sí sé quién eres, tío. ¡Míralo! ¡Mira el Rubius! Mira lo que hemos ganado. Que hemos ganado una partida que nos llevamos millones. Ah, bueno, la entrevista.
That's what we expected.
Ahora sí tiene que escuchar, ¿no?
Did not lay an egg. All right, final question for you. I want to give you the chance to tell the world, you know, all the fans something. What do you want to tell them?
Thanks for the support from Spain for the other world, and my team is it's good in this mode, and will we win the next match?
There you go. The excitement is real. Gentlemen, congratulations. Best of luck going forward. We're sending it back your way.
Brilliantly done there from the Chicken Champions. Thank you so much, Zeke. They're excited to be there. They stuck to their gameplay. And shout out to Bensor. The one thing he was looking forward to on this trip, he wanted to play in front of a big crowd. He got that moment, running through, securing that for the Chicken Champions. And immediate El Rubius turned to him and was like, it's all him, man. He put the team on his back or put the team in his dumpster. I don't know, that normally that wouldn't be a good thing, but in this circumstance, hey, it worked out for him.
Yeah, another prop to Kyoto as well. The only, or one of two controller players here, you know, in the creative finals, so very nice of him to kind of represent for those guys as well. And again, just showing that he's got the moves out there.
He had the moves, was able to...
Vale, voy a cortar el vídeo captura, vale. Lo tengo cortado para que hable yo. Y después pueda... Oye, Oye, y si hablo también en vídeo captura, ¿cómo se escuchará? ¿Se escuchará también?
So with that, we're going to hop into some of the tips and tricks that I've seen from the Junkyard Juke so far. We can roll the clip right now as all these players. The first thing I want to point out is there are these springboards. Unfortunately, Danyan gets picked out of the sky there. Not too happy about that. But moving on to Tomoya using the statue. This is one of the interesting scores I saw with the statue. Those higher point objects being useful. Scissors here with the springboard, the recovery, and just barely doesn't get into the
a Rubius. Básicamente, Johnny, por el chat, ¿estáis contentos de que ganen España? O sea, de que ganen los españoles. Iremos... Buah, chavales. Es que... Vamos. Madre mía, tío, es que la verdad es que...
So with that, we're going to hop into some of the tips and tricks that I've seen from the Junkyard Juke so far.
Joder, tío, madre mía, tío, es que de verdad no lo tenemos muy claritos, tío. Y el replay, tú, cuando quedan 12 segundos y se acaba de pagar, no puede... Perdóname si se... De cagar, chavales, mira, ahí te lo tienes, tío, y tú concentrado. Los primeros, de repente iban 3 primeros y de repente el replay necesita mucho. Bueno, parece ser que nos quedó bastante clarito. A ver. Y traduzco. Es que si no se va a escuchar muy feo, mira. Venga, va, mira, con la captura se escucha muy feo. Voy a ver yo si se escucha feo. Oye, pues tan feo no se está escuchando. Vale, se me está escuchando bien en el gamer. Se oye bien, perfecto, perfectito. Vale, están hablando ahí, tú, estoy emocionado, pero que hagan España. Vale, también solo Johnny Gamer, que es el que está quedando el chat, reenviemos el directo para que seamos más personas, porque lo que me está costando ir a la World Cup. O sea, lo que me está costando retransmitir la World Cup, chavales. Que tengo que hacer 3 directos para retransmitir bien. Chavales, una preguntita. Johnny, una preguntita. ¿Queréis que juegue una partida y hago una ventana? O sea, a ver, si me explico. Juego una partida, hago una ventana y se ve el juego. O sea, en plan, que mientras que yo esté jugando, vosotros vais a poder estar viendo la World Cup. Están guay las camisetas, Fortnite World Cup, madre mía. ¿Lo queréis o no? Ya es que me gusta Johnny Gamer, Fiel. Quiero que seas fiel. Vale. ¿Qué queréis que haga? ¿Queréis que haga una ventana o lo dejo así directamente? Porque yo lo que puedo hacer es... Puedo jugar yo a la misma vez en mi play y a la misma vez vosotros podéis ver la World Cup. Mientras que yo juego podéis ver la World Cup. No. Decisión mía no, es que no necesito por el chat. Necesito que lo digáis por el chat. Porque yo estoy indeciso. Me han puesto la llave, chavales. Decírmelo. Dilo, Johnny. Tú lo que tú quieras. No, decirlo, dejo de decir a vosotros. Os dejo decidir a vosotros. Que sois los que mandáis.
see there, Talbot did land a shot straight through the curtain.
Pero Johnny Gamer, eliges tú. Ahora tú eres el que va a decidir.
Right? You want to look at
Tú
your
eres el que
lane, see
decide.
which lane is
Tú eres el
available
que
to you.
decide si hacemos ventana o no. Quedaría así, mirad. Así quedaría. Lo que pasa es que quedaría más grande. O sea, quedaría más grande la ventana. ¿Queréis que os haga una demostración? Sí, pero quedaría más grande. Quedaría más grande, ¿vale? Decirlo, voy al baño.
It makes it that much harder to stick out.
El
However,
tiempo,
if you're grabbing the snowman, you're just really flexing on everyone. It's like, yeah, I'm a snowman in the desert, and I'm gonna score on you.
That's pretty hilarious because, you know, we haven't seen anyone pull out the weird objects in the back end for good reason. There are a couple other fun ones back there. If we get a pan around later, you probably notice a big old snowman or something like that. But with all this money on the line, there's no way anyone has time to play around like that.
Can't play around with every single one of those rounders, and right now we see Sunshine Soldiers swapping over. They've already put in 2 2-point props, so need to be slightly more efficient.
Vale, después de esta partida, ¿vale? Me voy 25 segundos.
As we say that, 5-pointer
Y
goes in.
juego, ¿vale?
They're ahead of the Funky Fresh, who have had a singular 10-point run.
¿Qué juego? Solitario, dúo, escuadrón. Mientras se queda uno de esta partida, que las tiro de los niños no las hago. Que muchísimas gracias la gente que está aquí, porque esto para mí es un logro, porque os lo voy a explicar, ¿vale? Porque hay gente que normalmente hay 1 millón de personas o 3 millones de personas viendo Fortnite oficial, porque lo están transmitiendo Fortnite oficial, pero que lo vean en mi canal 2 personas, para mí eso es un logro. Para mí eso es un logro que no lo podéis ni creer. Chavales, lo que no lo veis que estoy súper emocionado. Ahora mismo, de verdad. No sé cómo agradecerlo. Literal. Y bueno, venga. Con 25 segundos. Oye, ¿qué team somos? Es que aún no me ha quedado claro. Team Pollo, Team Llama, Team Mosita Rosa, Team Esto, Team Pescado, Team Bombardera, Team Polo, Team Cuervo. Team Cuervo no sabéis qué somos. ¿Qué team somos? Decidnos por el chat. Vale. ¿Qué team somos? Decidlo por el chat, chavales, que no tengo idea. Para mí eso es un logro que no... Vale, chavales, se está escuchando bien, ¿vale? Te en español. No, sí, pero te en español, ¿qué es? En plan, ¿qué emoji es? ¿Es el Team Pollo, tío? ¿Qué team es? Bro, ¿qué team es? ¿Qué team es, hermano? Sí que, por ejemplo... Madre mía, vale, están enfrentados el Team Pescado y el Team... Y el Team Bombardera Brillante. No, y el Team Osito, vamos a ver qué hay por aquí. El Team Goy coge desventajas, FIFA. Bueno, creativo y comentando, hermano. Que vale, dejar vuestro like y vuestra suscripción, ¿vale? Buah, yo no sé cómo los 2 suscriptores que me están viendo no se están viendo, pero normalmente los suscriptores que me ven que no se están viendo, pero que no se estén viendo, chaval. Madre mía, tío, me estoy poniendo súper contento, súper emocionado. Y que además escriban por el chat, que es lo que más me gusta. Y eso es gente que me ayuda a seguir mi sueño, que es ser youtuber. Y eso es gente que me ayuda a seguir mi sueño. Vale, Fish Farm. Vale, ahí tenemos el team del pescado. Vale, ahora voy a ver qué team somos por de verdad. Si nos enfocan... No, tú qué puto te clava los cojones. Porque nosotros no somos, Nosotros el Team Llama es que no somos, chavales. Es que no somos el Team Llama. Venga, va. Creo que somos el Team RGT. ¿Te imaginas que ahora somos el Team Cuervo? No, ahí lo tienes con Alex JJ.
the top, but again, haven't had
Ese es el Team Llama, tío. Alex JJ es el Team Llama, tío.
JJ now with 2 targets, both of them.
Alex, buah, chavales, que si pongo el text, chavales, mirad, ahí lo tenéis, Y si pongo text, es el juego, literalmente. Cargando retransmisión, tío, pero no me carga retransmisión, tú. Ya está, tío, iniciar vídeo. Hermanos, que os estaba vacilando yo, tío. Ya no se carga, tío. Qué bueno. No, sí, soy yo. La está blanco, o sea, en plan, quiero que todo el mundo deje su like y su suscripción, por favor. Que aparece en pantalla, o sea, si no soy suscrito, aparecéis en pantalla. Literalmente, hermano. Antes de miedo, chavales. Team Magma, Team Llama, bueno el tecnosito, tío. A ver, pero qué somos, tío. Gamer, si tienes play, creo que te tengo te invito y comentamos juntos, si quieres, la World Cup. O sea, si quieres que la comentemos juntos, la comentamos también juntos. Si quieres, claro. Si te dejan seguir en YouTube. Vale, vamos por la segunda ronda, tío, pero hermano, tío, que no nos puede nada. Go to Magma Chapter. No veo en español. No veo a Zoe ni a nadie. Ninja, mira, te veo a Ninja. Veo a Cizor, veo a Dan, veo a Vid, veo a Dracus. Veo a Cygnus. Veo a Scar. Querolo, vale, Querolo. Es verdad, somos el team pollo, es verdad. Somos el team pollo, chavales. Querolo. Y que se quedó con que somos el team pollo. 100% real, no fake, somos team pollo. Vale, a ver si podemos adelantar a la bombardera, vamos. Adelantar a la bombardera. Digo, a ver si podemos adelantar a la bombardera. Y en 2 minutillos, tío. Está adelantada la bombardera, vamos a por el polo, mira, ahí lo tienes. Kitchen Champions, quiero lo de Heretics, qué concentración. ¿Cómo juega este chaval? ¿Cómo juega este chaval? Rubius 7, chaval. Vamos. Que podemos ganar Tifirus, que estamos remontando, loco. Remontamos. Cuando haya entrevista y algo así, que haga nivel. Somos terceros. Ay, que los tenemos en la punta de la manga los ositos. Ay. Que no lo ayudamos, chavales. España. No, pero en plan, no a jugar, porque voy a jugar creativo. Si jugamos creativo, no solo comentar. Yo pongo la pantalla y comentamos. Da igual que seamos malos aquí. Vamos segundos. Podemos ir primeros. Vamos a España, coño. Vamos, tío. Vamos. Mira el team llama, tío. Carmen Flex, coño. Vamos. Más puntos, tú, qué tensión más grande. ¿Qué tensión más grande? Madre mía, vamos a ver mis puntos, madre mía, 100. Que el team llaman es buenísimo. Acaba ya, pero qué sufrimiento esto. Podemos ganar los seguidos, Madre mía. ¡Vamos! Bueno, están ahí 3 empatados. No podemos poner por delante, que va, tío, se ponen por delante, 115, tío. Y los matan, tío, qué asco. Vamos primeros, Vamos primeros, quedamos primeros. Vale, chaval. Vamos. Vamos primeros, hemos quedado primeros. Segunda ronda. Hermano, 120 puntos.
Already up there.
El team por 120, el team azul rosita 115 y el team llama 110, el team polito 85, el team coño, el team favor, por así decirlo, porque las 7 ganas, 70, la skin del palito de pescado 75, la skin del cuerpo 70 y la bombardero 162. Que es muy complicado que... Bueno, espero que no dé ni una bala. Que no dé ni una bala. No, X Sandy. ¿Qué pasa? Que le gusta mucho... Vale, ya lo tienes, niña, hermanito. Ahora lo tienes, vale, te lo paso, ¿vale? Te lo paso. Si no me dejan, no me culpa, es que a lo mejor la tengo por privado o no sé qué. Vale, vamos con el enamoros y con el vida. Te lo paso por el chat, ¿vale? Te lo paso por el chat, ¿vale? Empecé 135 segundos y quiero... Mira, ninja batido. Ninja batido. Me llamo así, igual, como si los 10 minutos.
The Llama Record Company right there. Cuddle Crew actually is somehow up. Look, the Little Whip Warriors actually went to second place now. They're so close to overthrowing the
Mira, te lo voy a decir con una simple pestaña, ¿vale?
Last final moments, can the Little Whip Warriors get the runs they need to? You can see Kaz is taking the corner route, trying to find whatever he can, and it's doing it very well so far. Avoiding the jump pads there. Pretty sure Ninja called those ones out on the run since he hit them on the last time. You can see only 20 points down. They're all on 5-point comps right now. They will be able to do it, but all of a sudden, Fish Fam is right there as well. They're only 25 points up. Here comes a rotation across. 5 points will be coming across for the Little Whips. Fish Fam also getting it, but Cuddle Crew does finally get pushed up there. Brilliantly done. 15 points now separates them, but Ryan gets one in for
Podemos ganar 150. Acaba la entrevista y tú, Ruby, por favor. Ruby, concéntrate. Ruby, que no lo gane. Ruby, shake, estatua. ¿Cómo volamos? ¿Tú qué concentración, hermano?
30 points clear. But as I say that, catches right back up. 19 seconds left, Monster, in the final match of set 2 on Junkyard Juke. Can the last one score from there? 25 points lead.
Espérate que ganemos la partida y ya te lo digo, ¿vale?
Fish Fam gets picked up. The Chicken Champions have done enough to round out
Ahora te lo digo, ¿vale, hermano? Te lo digo ya.
brilliantly done in match 2.
Espérate un momento, ¿vale? Que acabe la broma y hemos ganado otra. Pero que somos invictos. Somos la polla. Somos la leche. Somos la leche y el colacao. Hemos ganado la segunda seguida. Hemos hecho historia. Hemos hecho historia, hermanos.
Yeah, it was just brilliantly done there. These are actually the creators who helped with this. Brilliantly done.
Coca-Cola. Ahí dice Coca-Cola, ¿eh? Yo no sé si lo estáis viendo.
For your help in making this mode come to life. Some fine gentlemen up there. The creative.
Ahora cuando vayamos con la entrevista voy a apagar el micro y lo voy a reactivar, ¿vale, chavales? Sí, ahora te lo digo, ¿vale, hermano? Voy a estar aquí, Fortnite World Cup. Vale, voy a esperar y cuando haga la entrevista tú, o termine, te digo el nombre, ¿vale? Voy a esperar a acabar la entrevista.
Yeah, shout out to all the guys out there playing Storm Wars. We know you guys enjoy it, but that was a fantastic way to close out set number 2 in a honestly.
Que hemos ganado la segunda, chavales, hemos ganado la segunda. Hemos ganado la segunda aquí, en plan. Hermanito, adiós, hombre. Cuando hacemos la entrevista, apago el vídeo, ¿vale? En plan, empieza. Yo creo que lo van a ver en entrevista, ¿sabes? Porque si no vienen a ganar. Vale, yo voy a apagar.
You love to see it. We've seen a series
Cuando,
of, I guess, different people succeeding, right? And all these, the chicken
cuando
champions.
venga la entrevista, se viene claro
That's what, again, I
porque no,
love
los
about
que
all this about
realmente...
creating. There's so many different skills that Fortnite isn't all about one individual thing. You see these guys and what they're doing is incredibly well. Able to execute the game plan, talk with their teammates, come up with something new, and the Chicken Champions elevated. They were clearly better than the rest at Junkyard Juke, but the question is, will that continue when we get into the Golden Games? Right now, we're going to get a chance to speak with the Chicken Champions, who's up top with Pooks. Pooks, what do you got for us?
Thank you so much, Sundown. I am down here with the
Aquí los tenemos, voy a seleccionar los cascos.
Surprisingly, didn't feel like they could do. They put on an absolute clinic today in the creative trials. I'm here with Rubius. Now, you guys won the last game as well, so 2 in a row. You guys had a pretty great strategy. Do you want to kind of talk me through that a little bit?
Oh, what can I say? It's the power of Norway, the power of Spain, and the power of Detroit. Like, we're crushing it, and we're a chicken, so we're good at hiding. Like, we're not good at shooting and stuff, but at hiding, we're the best. The best strategy, I think, is, well, let him take the big stuff, and we are like the supports. Like, we take the small stuff, the 5 points and stuff like that, and the trick is, don't tell anybody, but the trick is to go in the corners. Like, no one is watching the corners. It's insane.
So no one is watching the corners. I hope all of your competitors did not hear you just say that. Now, he said that you were in charge of taking the big items. Does that put a little bit more pressure on you?
No, it's good. It works good, so.
So you guys have a ton of confidence now. You have won 2 games in a row. I'm so excited to see how you all perform in the rest of the day. Going into these next games, do you have anything you're going to change, or are you going to keep things the same?
We're just going to keep things the same, stay consistent, keep well ahead, play slow. That's really it. So.
And finally, just for you there on the end, I just want to talk a little bit about, you touched on the diversity of this group. Yeah. Now, I know you guys have really not played together much before. What has that been like, coming together, playing here with your teammates from all over the world?
It's amazing. Share these moments with my team, and the next mode, it's amazing. And bueno, this parkour, I think my team is very good in parkour, and I win. We win.
You guys are so confident. I love it. Hopefully that carries on into your next games. Congratulations again, guys. Thank you so much. Sundown, back to you.
Can I send some love to Twitch chat?
Oh,
Let's go.
Twitch chat. Twitch chat. There we go. No.
It's everywhere, man. Thanks for the plug out there, El Rubius. Fantastically well done. Love to everyone all over, no matter where you're watching.
Vale, te voy a pasar yo el email, te lo voy a pasar, ¿vale? Porque por el chat no puedo escribir bien. Entonces, que lo que voy a hacer es hacer así, paro, me voy, mira la ID, aquí tienes la ID. Arriba de mi personaje tienes la ID. Páralo, lo paras, páralo. Para el directo y le escribes, pero párala bien. Para la idea y lo escribes, ¿vale, amigo? Queda una transmisión del vídeo, bro. Vale, creo que lo has visto. Si no lo paras y le escribes. No, tú, un espectador. Quiero ver la Switch. Te la idea.
These guys have been so good at adapting to the circumstances that I have no doubt that the Chicken Champions aren't just going to comfortably sit on top.
Yeah, not only that, they gave away some strategies, so we'll see if Bala outside can, kind of break that down and see if he can give us a little more insight on everything.
Thank you so much, guys. The action is heating up. It's also heating up outside. Trying to cool off a little bit here at the Fan Festival, but awesome games of Junkyard Juke.
Vale, no sé qué, te la quito. Silencio el chat, porque con este tío vamos a ver todos los replays. Vale, vamos a ver los replays. Ahí tenemos Art01.
Flexing a little bit their trophy that they may have just secured in terms of a llama. We'll find out that later. But their strategy the entire time.
Ahí tenemos a Art01. Mira, aquí tenemos a Rian Franza, de nuestro team. Ahí tenemos a Rubius. Que ahí ya tenemos 95 puntos, la verdad. La verdad que... Bueno, sí, que es algo que esto ha muerto. Literalmente esto sí.
the opponent's vision, their field of view, so that they can't see, they can't hit their shots, and the reactions of the wind.
No me deja.
Just bliss.
Dime cómo te llamas tú por el chat y te escribo, ¿vale? Dime cómo te llamas tú por el chat y te escribo. Dime cómo te llamas tú por el chat y te escribo por si has escuchado. Y tenemos la repetición. Oye. Oye, pero está bastante guapo ahí la World Cup. Creative, y ahí tenemos. Escríbeme tu ID por el chat y te agrega Fortnite. Lo he escuchado, ¿no? Les he escuchado. La ID por el chat y te agrega Fortnite.
World run. So if you need to go do anything, go do it now. Take your bio breaks, take care of everything you need, and then we will be right back.
Bueno, y vamos a comentar la siguiente partida. Ahí tenemos día creative, Drive from 4 de la mañana. Ahí tenemos a Magma, que le están entrevistando ahora. Os dejo la entrevista, ahí tenéis todo. Os dejo la entrevista, ¿vale? Vamos ya, a ver cuál es la siguiente temática, hermanos.
I looked at it as an opportunity. I find after playing Battle Royale, when Creative first came out and Scissors released his first death run, I just instantly sort of, took a liking to it and I enjoyed playing it. And I guess from there afterwards, when I found there was money involved with doing death runs and stuff, that sort of caught me and caught my attention and I started playing more. So with my team, my captain is Godiga. He's a French content creator and my teammates are Chaps and Ardia. I think we can do really well at the Creative World Cup. I think our team has a good combination of the death run skills, but also the shooting and building and the good chemistry we have in the team. I think it can really make our team do well. Magma and my team, Raven's Revenge, is going to do really good in the World Cup and we're going to smash the rest of the competition because we have the Battle Royale skills, building, death run, we have it all.
I am here in the production pit. I am in engineering row right now. I am joined by my friend Peyton, and he does the robotics. Let's talk a little bit about that. What do you do specifically here?
We have a bunch of robotic cameras around the arena that we shoot different angles from, and we're able to pick up shots of the players that are playing the game. We also do a lot of crowd shots, so we're able to shoot the audience and get some really great reacts for both the stream and for the front of house feeds that go up on the screens.
You guys heard it. If you're out in the crowd this weekend here live for the Fortnite World Cup, show us some energy because Peyton is going to be looking for your reactions and you could end up on stream.
Would you want to play with it, see how it goes?
Of course I do. That's not even a question. I'm so into this right now. This is amazing.
I'm Scarlett. I've come from Japan. I'm happy and excited to be playing with so many players that I've seen on the internet. My favorite place to drop is Fatal Fields. If I win the Fortnite World Cup, first I want to buy a house, and then I'm going to eat a lot of food.
It's so heavy. World Cup 本戦
I'm definitely going to win the Fortnite World Cup, so keep cheering for me.
Hi, I'm Fortnite and I'm here to compete in the Creative World Cup. I competed in most of the trials and was really excited when they announced the bonus weeks after the original 5 were over. And I competed in the Jaded 100 level map and I had to speedrun 100 levels as quickly as I could. I really enjoyed all the different styles of maps and death runs that there are, and I really enjoy speedrunning them and trying to get as good as time as I can. The moment I found out that I qualified, it was just insane and I wasn't sure if I was going to before that, and it was just crazy that I am here. Fortado and the Sunshine Soldiers are going to win because we have two captains.
Chavales, que no me he ido ni nada. Estoy aquí viendo por aquí. Voy a Face Clan. Dejo esta entrevista rápida y estoy por aquí. Lo que pasa es que estoy dejando las entrevistas en inglés. Vale, ya te busco, Johnny Gamer. En 1 minuto o 15 segundos te busco. ¿Sabes? Ok, estoy por aquí. Estoy en las entrevistas. En 1 minuto. Y en 1 minuto volvemos a darle para...
It's huge. It's huge. And so, like you said a second ago, this is a brand new way of viewing Fortnite and playing Fortnite, which is incredible.
Exactly. It's super exciting to see what people come up with.
Sepas que en un minuto le volvemos a dar, ¿vale, chicos? Les dejo entre este visto por aquí y en 1 minuto le volvemos a dar.
Concerns maybe about strategy. I don't know.
You know, I think we won, so we know the strategy.
All right. Listen, this is practice still. We've got the big moment coming up very soon, but do you want to shout out your team real quick?
Yeah, no, we've got some speedrunners in our midst, actually. We've got Tyler, we've got Zand, and Suzu. They are all speedrunners of death runs. And as you know, later in the Creative Cup, there's going to be a death run involved level, so we're going to take that one home too.
Inspired by the creative man, Scissors himself has made many a streamer, many a content creator very angry with a death run, myself included. Great job with the practice round. We'll see you very soon.
I'm excited. Thank you.
Pues volvemos a ver, chicos. Este será bien de la World Cup. Muchos españoles, muchos ingleses, muchos de todos los países. Y bueno, vamos a darle con la World Cup. Johnny Gamer, que voy a buscar. Y le damos ya. Mira, ahí tenemos a Rosita Rosa. Ahí tenemos al Paul of the... Cada team con su mascota. Bueno, vamos a buscarte, ¿vale? Voy a hacer una transición, hermano. 3, 2, 1. Va, aquí, perfectito. Perfectito, hermanito. Voy a buscar aquí, ¿no? Añadir amigos de Epic. Añadir amigos de Epic. Película. A ver. Hawk. Johnny. Vale, para que lo veáis por aquí, ¿vale? Para que veáis aquí mi ID, por si alguien me quiere buscar. Aquí, perfecto. Honey. Es el minúscula, es el minúscula, ¿no? Jo. ¿Qué es así? Vale, este que tiene puto hermano, tú. No, tú. ¿Tú qué ha pasado? Honey Gamer. Honey Gamer. $2006. Pero junto o separado. Ah, no, vale, que junto. Tú. 2006. La petición de vida no se encontró a Honey Gamer. 2006. Es que a mí no me deja. No me deja enviar invitación a mi rol. Si tiene Play, envíamela por la Play, bro, porque últimamente es que el juego no me deja enviar invitaciones. Mira, en Rubius le acaban de dar la llama de ser winner. Y les voy a explicar lo que es esta llama, ¿vale? Es la llama del pollo. Cuando ganas 2 partidas, te entregan un set, ¿vale?
it's going to be a race between these guys to get as far in as possible. So that confidence boost is going to help dramatically the normal set.
Yeah, for sure, and it is actually a race, the World Run. It is similar to a Death Run with a bunch of obstacles. Let's go ahead and talk about that and everything that surrounds it. So there's actually 30 coins in the map. Whichever team gets all 30, the fastest or as many as possible until time runs out will be the victor for that round set. You know, like I said, these are insanely difficult obstacles. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be forthcoming. I'm going to be vulnerable with you, the Fortnite fan. The farthest I got was 14. Okay, it's actually really difficult, and I'm by no means a death runner. By no means.
These guys are going to fly. Death runner in terms of this map specifically, it's going to be absolutely awesome. We're going to go ahead and take a look at some of those obstacles right now. So go ahead.
Vale, ese es el nuevo mapa de ahora. Ah, vale, son los nuevos mapas. Los nuevos mapas, vale, oye. Ah, bueno, que ahora se viene el parkoursito del bueno, ¿eh? ¡Ay, el parkour! ¡Oh! ¡Qué bueno el parkour, tú! Esta es la zona que más me gusta, tú. Vale, chaval, que le he liado. Le he liado, tío. Vale, le he liado. ¡Ay! Chavales, perdonadme, que le he liado. Madre mía, tú. Ahí le acabo de liar con el puto logo. Me estoy soliciendo, me gallo. Por favor, que alguien me diga si está una cosa de ahí por el medio, que la acabo de quitar, ¿vale?
We are getting ready. If you guys here in the stadium are ready and excited, let these teams hear it. Let's hear you right now. Man, that's so weak. No. Okay, let's pretend the first one never happened. Like I was saying,
Dime si se un logo ahí feo en medio, tú.
teams know how you're feeling.
Sí, nada. Vale, perfecto. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. ¡Empezamos! Con los parkoursitos, chavales. Perdóname si se ha visto esta cosa fea ahí. Mira, ahí tenemos a Zoe, tenemos a Magma. Ahí empezamos. Y cogen todo. La primerita. Se acaba de caer. Stuart. Magma. Y tenemos a Kerolo, que llega a Kerolo. Kerolo que se avanza, va a la misma impulso que Magma. Ahí tenemos a la bombardera brillante y tenemos a 4 Turle. La bombardera brillante, aquí tenemos a Stuart. Stuart que le da, aquí tenemos a Sunder. Sunder le está dando Sunder y van a llegar al castillo. Kerolo es el primero que llega al castillo, pero se encuentra con Chapi y con Suezo. Se está encontrando con Suezo y con Suezo a la misma vez. Los españoles que van ante penúltimos. Y Kerolo que lucha. Kerolo que se pasa el parkour. Pero se le va con un lag increíble, Kerolo. Kerolo que se pasa el parkour. Va de los primeros. Pero no está encontrando la mejor forma de hacerlo. Tú me estás entendiendo, ¿no? Que está cogiendo riendas. Está ahí bien.
Right now, nobody seems to have figured it out just yet.
Está ahí bien, cuidado.
Meanwhile, the Fish Fam and the Sunshine Soldiers are up to 13 now, but still neck and neck. I believe all teams are now inside of the castle, and we call this basically the first kind of tier of the difficulty for these obstacles. As they move up and go past this, they will become progressively harder.
Yeah, and again, this is the first time these creative players, qualifiers, have seen the world run. They've never seen it before. They have just, you know, they are mad. Their skills are insane. And look at this, Taldeck's already up on the next tier. So he's probably telling his teammates, all right, look, up here, I just use this bumper. What do I have to do? So he's already trying to figure it out. I like it. That's not me. The moment I hit that pad, I was like, I guess I just keep moving forward, and I kept running.
I love this experimentation. He's actually also communicating back to his teammate at the same time, because he went over that bumper and he's looking, do I have an opportunity to go back here, or is this it? Do I have to go forward? Just like you were alluding to before. And now he decides, okay, he tells exactly what's going on to his teammates, Ninja, Kaz, and company, and they move forward. Alex JJ, though, is off to really the races. He's way ahead of everybody else, I think. But no, there's a Raven's Revenge. No, it's Svenos. It's his teammate. They're moving.
Yeah. They are moving. So what's tricky about that last jump there is those little directional pads will give you forward momentum, but in jumping you lose some of it. So you actually have to make it in a straight run. There you have to trigger the trap, get the impulse to make that precise jump, land on the other side, trigger the trap in one fail swoop, while also taking a step back to keep yourself safe. Now there is a little few secret ways to kind of trigger certain traps or get around certain obstacles. We'll have to see if these players discover them. But like you said, man, Svenos is destroying the game right now.
Just unbelievable. And this isn't even a team that qualified from a death run or elimination run or even a speed run. They qualified from a survival map. And he's doing things like this. He is leading the pack. There's a Fish Fam up ahead of him, though.
Yep.
They're not hitting this just yet. This is so precise. You have to change the altitude. Is he going to hit it? No. Second try. Here's Suzo.
Here we go. First jump. Now this is the impulse. You want to send you a little bit forward. Now this is one where you want to get height. You got to throw it, try to get on top of it.
No! Just barely, Suzo. And he's at 21 points right now in third in terms of coins. And it's all up to timing, I think. Zeke, we might see this end in the first match here. In the first round, they might end up completing everything because they still got 5 minutes to go.
Well, we'll see, Bala, because here's the thing. That obstacle there is called the ice jump. But this next one that Turtle is at, we call this the double danger. Let's just look at this real fast. This is really tricky.
He already knows.
He's already downloaded. He already knows what must be done. So you actually have to double hop, double bunny hop, land on the edge, take a step back, trigger the trap without being eliminated, right? Then you can walk up this small ramp. Then, depending on how you want to go about it, you can just go forward. Yes. He actually makes... Okay, I'm upset.
Third try.
I'm leaving. I'm done.
Poor Turtle. Incredible.
And he gets the coin in one swoop. Oh, my.
But one thing, we have to look at the scores right now. 5 minutes to go. Fish Fam is at 26. They only have 4 coins remaining. But everybody else is starting to fall behind. We're starting to see the Fish Fam come way out above here of the rest of them. That's because they probably have the majority of their players through. The majority of the players are collecting those coins. There's Turtle. He makes it through the double danger, collects the coin. Now, what do you do from here? They get up.
Man, this guy is absolutely insane.
There it is.
And you know, for Turtle, it's funny because he's just excited about being here, able to compete on the stage in front of thousands of people and all of his peers. And bro, he is just slaying it right now. Oh, you gotta be careful. Okay, all right, yep. Everything's fine. Now you gotta make the jump. You got the one hop. You gotta be careful.
That is...
Gotcha!
That
Get
is
in trap, baby!
That is the first time I've seen that. I've seen the theory. I mean, I've heard it theorized, but I haven't seen that yet. But Fish Fam, I was wondering. It's Scissors and company. 26 points. They're not at the same point that the Sunshine Soldiers are at, but they're at 26 total, the entire team. They have
Chicos, perdonadme, os he dejado aquí por...
looks to be that even the Ravens Revenge are stuck at 26, so this might
Está hablando por aquí de cosas y bueno, de paso ir al baño y cosas de esas, y os he dejado con el directo porque la emisión del directo no se para. Si veis que en algún momento me voy es porque tengo que hacer algo o estoy haciendo algo, pero aquí os tengo siempre con el directo enchufado. Y de ahí todo siempre al directo a buena onda. Oye, los españoles que hemos ganado 2 partidas seguidas, pero esto del parkour no es lo nuestro, hermanos. ¿Qué va? Vamos a ver si podemos remontar. Voy a silenciar un momentito el casco y bueno, el micro, ¿no? Lo dejo con el...
All right, trigger the other one. Yes. All right, land on it. Trigger that one.
Is he gonna get it? Nice dodge! Ooh. This is insane right now, and there's the second player to make it through for Turtle into the door. No!
Nope, and look, you drop back down. So that's the challenging part. We call this thread the needle, right? You have to make it in one go. This is extremely difficult, and this is where a lot of these players are going to get caught up. But Turtle is a legend. Look at how methodical he is. He's insane. Look at these the precision jumps, man.
He's not going to miss this ever again because he already knows. See what he can do here, going to try and attempt this again. Trap above. When he lands on that, he has to jump at the right moment, then slow himself down for Turtle from up above. Still back.
Vale, chavales, estamos viendo que el team bombardera de Tritire lo está haciendo bastante bien, porque somos ya un espectador, hermano. Bueno, en verdad. Yo acabo de pagar mi móvil. Voy a poner mi móvil a cargar y vuelvo yo, ¿vale? Son menos de 10 segundos.
Comes down to this. There's a minute and 30 seconds about to figure this out. He got up here before, and he didn't make it through the door. He's not going to make it again. Unfortunately, everybody is hard stuck at 27 coins with 1 minute left. I believe whoever is going to be the first to make it through here might find themselves the first winners on the world run. 1 minute left.
You gotta be thinking, are they saying Raven's Revenge? Wait, they just got the 28th coin. They might be through Thread the Needle. Next up would be, I believe, bump jumps.
He did get through. We saw the end results up there. Made it through the door.
Okay, yeah. Ooh, nice catching yourself. All right, you gotta trigger the trap.
That boost pad on the side. It's just disappointment and frustration in his face. Ooh. If he wants to secure this, he needs to try to get 1 more coin in the next 30 seconds because I think for Turtle is going to be able to catch up. Here's the jump.
Right. This is the first time we're going to see this. 25 seconds. Okay. So this is where you risk it all, man. This is it. The leap of faith. Watch these precision jumps. We've got 18 seconds left on. So these are these Neo jumps, right? You jump out and around, keeping that momentum.
10 seconds left here. 1 coin remaining for the Ravens Revenge to find. He just got to get around that corner. I don't know if he's going to be able to climb these staircases just now. No, he's given up. He says no. Everybody else is left in the dust. Ravens Revenge take the first world run with 29 coins. Not quite finishing the map, but I believe next time they might.
And these legendary birds of the sky, they made it all the way up there, man. They were on the leap of faith, that last little section there. They had 29 coins, and if they had made it up, especially if they made even just 2 people up there, they could have been kind of starting a rotation, right? You jump first, see how far you can make. I will follow. But the big key for them is now they know what every single relay is, right? So going into this next round, they can say, we know we have to do. Don't forget, make this precision jump here, do these little things to try and get through. And that could prove to be a very good advantage for them.
Yeah, and they don't have the Silver Llama yet. They don't have anything in terms of Llama, so this is important. Any of those teams that don't have a Llama right now, they need to earn it if they want to be in contention towards those golden games. Of course, every match matters, Zeke. They are earning prizes every single match.
And that's got to feel good, right? To have a stellar game here to get some of that prize pool for yourself and your team. That's huge, right? Like, so much respect to these. Also, Turtle, what the heck?
Yeah.
What is this kid on?
Yeah. Ridiculous. He was one of the first to achieve every single obstacle every single time. Finally, he got stuck on that one at the end. I don't know what you were calling it. It was a nice twist of the tongue, but just amazing there from Fort Turtle to be the first every single time.
Vale, ahora, perfecto. Está aquí... está un momentito, ya no me voy a ir más, solo para cenar. Creo que cuando me vaya a cenar, si veo que hay muchos likes y veo que lo está viendo gente, lo dejaré. Lo dejaré así como está. Lo dejaría así como está en directo, lo que pasa es que no se me va a escuchar mi voz claramente porque voy a estar cenando tranquilamente. Pero si veo que hay gente lo dejaría y si veo que no hay gente, pues no lo dejaré, no sé. Si veo que lo vais a ver, pues si veo que lo vais a ver, lo dejo aquí, si no me... Si no me piro y ya está. Vale.
All the way back in the back, but their teams were still up there because they were covering for them, they were getting those coins.
Coño.
But next time they definitely need to be trying to make the effort to get all the way through and collect those coins as time progresses.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I think what would be only fitting is to hear from one of these teams. Specifically, I want to hone in on the Club crew. We've got none other than Monster standing by with them to hear their thoughts.
All right, so here you have it, Lachlan. I know, I've heard from the grapevine, these guys and yourself actually qualified for the creative finals through a death run. And boy, oh boy, I just got to know what happened here. How did this translate? This is a death run. What happened, Lachlan?
Look, the qualifying map was a bit of a puzzle death run, so, you know, they had time to work with it. It was our first attempt running through, so it was a bit rough. I don't know if you guys caught me sitting on like an impulse level for like 10 minutes, but that was fun. So we're not going to do that this time. Clytak's over here. He's our designated carry, so hopefully he can carry us harder in the next round, and yeah.
I hear that, I hear that. So now I got to come this way. Lachlan is dependent on you guys. What was going on? Was the death run, did it catch you by surprise, or was it just certain tricky moments that kind of choked you up and had you hung up there?
There was a bit of confused in their castle.
Vale, que me tocan el timbre, madre mía. Bueno, pues os dejo por aquí la World Cup. Yo me voy a ir, voy a volver, pero la Copa de la Base puede estar
Seen the death run prior to this. Do you think that kind of held you back? And if you have another run at it, which you will, do you guys think that that second time around you'll kind of have the strategies down packed? And I'm gonna come down here with this.
Yeah, I think that the first time around is always the hardest because, you know, you're kind of going into this environment, you don't know where to go, but the second time around I think we'll be a little bit stronger and hopefully we get better time.
Absolutely, I bet it. So once again, this is the creative finals here. You guys, like I said, Lachlan pulled through with the puzzle death runs, but just showing the difference here. So we're gonna set it back up to you guys at the desk. And again, thank you.
You know, Lachlan, you are good at many things, but apparently you're showing the world you're not the great at impulses. But it's okay, you're gonna have another shot and showing them that the original thought we had is wrong, because I know you can do this. I know you can. We had a chance to talk earlier and you're like, bro, I'm the best. And I was like, I know that. Show everyone that. You just gotta show them, Bala.
You know what else we're gonna show them? We're gonna show them the standings after that first game in this set right now. Who ended up where in terms of the prizing and where they are on their journey to the llama at the end of the set. So it's Raven's Revenge obviously in first. They earned themselves $55,000 and that much closer to the silver llama.
That's right, but don't forget, Funky Fighters and the Chicken Champions both have those silver llamas. That is gonna be a massive determining factor in going forward. You know, if you're Raven's Revenge, you are absolutely looking to try and snag that silver llama if possible, because that's going to put you in contention, right? Then you have to set your eyes on the gold llama for the tiebreakers. But all in all, to be able to kind of come through and win that prize money for you and your team is massive. They have confidence, right? And again, I think the only other team that stands right in their way right now is for Turtle. This guy is a maniac. He's showing us that he is. Let's see if that happens here in game number 2.
The Sunshine Soldiers fell short, but Ford Turtle showed us all what he was made for, and I think we're getting ready to go into the match. As all the players are loading up right now, there's the Fish Fam, Scissors and company. They're all about to start. The gates are about to open. Guys, let's hear it for them.
Ah, there you guys are. You're paying attention. I respect it. Here we go. 10 minutes. Countdown has begun. The gates are open. And now here we go. Husey is first out of the gate, immediately just flying. You can see this is completely different than before, right? Before, people were kind of taking their time. Hey, what's this? I can't see where this ledge, what's going here? Let's sit here and inspect everything. That's not the case now. Everyone is just flying through these obstacles.
Yeah, a couple of these guys have not gone down yet. Here's Magma making his way through with the Ravens' Revenge. This was the team that came out on top and was the player that led them all the way up to those treacherous stairway that we saw at the end there. Almost getting up around the corners. And here it looks like we are almost to the castle for Turtle. And this is the player we were talking about so much, Zeke.
That's right, man. A legend in every way of the word. Stewart almost making the jump for the Sunshine Soldiers as well. Unfortunately not. So this is this trap, this obstacle, very precise jump. You actually have to impulse a very specific way, at a specific angle, at a specific distance away from you to make it all in one jump. You can also, I hope they're not listening, but you can turn around and actually impulse backwards, right? So you face away from the tires and impulse yourself backward while jumping. Again, even doing that though, very precise. You know, you have to make sure you're doing this in one go. Look, Hyozi's already here. He's already trying to collect the coins.
Already towards the half pipes in the castle. Wonder if he already triggered all the traps down below and grabbed that coin, or if he's leaving that for another teammate. Gonna grab that coin perfectly. Nice job by Hyozi. Now he's moving up even further. No, he's gonna go back to get those traps.
He made it. There you go, Suzu. Nice. All right, trigger the trap. Take a step back. Impulse forward.
He's already
too
through the castle.
shallow. I mean, look.
Through the castle.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. So don't forget, the castle is open. So once you do make it to that halfway mark, you can just send someone forward, right? Like even if you're the first one and you're really confident, you could say, "Hey, Bala, I know you made it first. Just go. Go up to the next round. I'm gonna stay behind. I'm gonna pick up the coins," right? So quite a bit of teamwork going into this. But look along the way, man. These jumps are crazy. Suzu, what are you? Okay, what a legend. What a legend.
Showing everybody that he can hang. He's led on the team of Scissors with Fish Fam. We saw them not too far in the prizing. 18 points right now. They're leading the way, but no, it's actually Fort Turtle again. Already towards these varying distance impulse jumps. And is he gonna first shot it? No, not exactly. But you know he's gonna hit it on the next time.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, you know, this is kind of one of those things. The more that you do this, the easier it is the next time around, right? Once it's like, you throw it here, you're like, nope, that's not correct. This might be it. Okay, closer. Closer. I like it. Will he make it on the third jump? Don't forget, though, we got the Funky Fighters at 20 coins. We've got Fish Fam at 20 coins. Sunshine Soldiers, they need to try and pick it up. Here we go. Nice, but get across. Nice.
Perfect play from Fort Turtle. Now towards the lava jump and what you were dubbing as double danger. Is he gonna first shot? Does dodge the traps.
Okay.
This is from where he went last time, gets the coin, he's gonna double back.
First try.
Oh my goodness, he went through those. I would have gotten scared there, but no, Fort Turtle knows exactly what he's doing. Gonna get all the coins in first try on the double danger, but doesn't make it through, so he has to still complete it. And Suzu and Sand, meanwhile, from Fish Fam, are taking the lead.
And that's what I kind of talked about, right? Trying to send two through. If you and your duo partner can make it through these jumps and get there, then you can start watching, right? Because like you as a player, you go to do it, you mess up and you're eliminated, you're like, what happened? What exactly did I do? You kind of go back and then kind of relive that moment. Not here, right?
This is the moment that they were all stuck on for so long. Suzu knows it now. He's not gonna hit the first time. Zand also attempted it at the same time. Not gonna work out just yet. Here they're gonna give themselves the opportunity. Suzu trying again. Triggers two. The third, yes. The jump.
Bueno, chavales, pues estamos siguiendo aquí en directo. Me he ido un momentito porque ha venido mi familia y todo eso, pero bueno, ya digo. Siguiente mapa de creativo, ojo, ojo con los mapas de creativo. España, que no está teniendo lo que son mapas de parkour. No está teniendo su mejor día.
I don't believe it. No, that was not where you gotta go. You gotta go back inward. It's okay though. He's gonna get another shot.
Y se cayó, hermano.
It's very impressive. Honestly, I would have been like, where am I supposed to go? But that's why this is called the leap.
Bueno,
Just jump around that corner and hope that something will be there.
Bueno, los de Cuervo, bueno. Van todos 24-25, Tampoco es que vaya mal el Fishman. Mira, ahí vemos como lo intenta. Se vuelve a caer. Se vuelve a caer. Cuidado con Funte, Exprix y Cauto. Cauto que se vuelve a caer. Y Super Zoo que lo está intentando otra vez. Vale, van primero el equipo del pescado, segundo Cuervo. Nosotros vamos sexto, pero se puede remontar si cogemos las cosas estas. Bueno, pero ¿qué es eso, tú? Si eso es súper difícil, ¿cómo? Easy peasy, chavales. Fishman, vale, la tiene. Espera un momento.
Barely missed there. Finally hits the bouncer and he's gone. There it is. The first players to complete the world run in 5 minutes and 52 seconds. An unbelievable time compared to what we saw last time. But still the remaining
Vale, os acabo de decir que España ha ganado 2 partidas seguidas, lo hemos visto en el directo. Y ahí va el equipo del Cuervo, ¿no? Está aquí dominando. Estaremos aquí para la final de dúo y para la final de solitario, creo también. Y el creativo que, no sé, pronto contaré porque no puedo estar aquí tan de creativo, hermanos. Mira, ahí lo tienes. Ahí tienes a Stuart 000. Nosotros jugamos ante penúltimos. O sea, penúltimos. Es que, o sea, en plan, es que nosotros no nos dedicamos a hacer puntos. En esta no, en el parkour sí. ¿Sabes lo que te quiero decir? Vale, aquí tenemos a Stuart 00, que vamos. Oye, el club de las bombarderas no lo he visto ganar yo. No le he visto ganar yo, no está teniendo, que digas, su mejor día, pero en plan, sí lo ha hecho bien. Vale, tenemos aquí a la Rangers, o sea, en plan, Club del Cuervo. Va, ya vamos últimos, hermano, ya vamos últimos. España es que sea muy buena. Yo puedo hacer una ventana y hacer una ventanita y mirar esto, chavales. Test, final y esperar que lo haga. Está grabando la retransmisión, lo podría hacer, pero... Hermano, ¿tú? Sí, sí lo puedo hacer. Aquí está, la ventanita. Y cuando juego también. No voy a jugar en el solitario porque no voy a jugar en el solitario, pero sabéis que cuando antes hemos jugado había una ventanita ahí con el nivel de World Cup Creative. ¿Por qué les remito la World Cup primero? Porque es un torneo nuevo, porque el creativo, cuando la primera edición era creativo, esta es la segunda edición. Y cuidado que viene Cauto. Si veo que este vídeo tiene muchísimos likes, chavales, pues subiré la de dúos, y si la de dúos tiene muchos likes, pues subiré la de solitario. Pero de momento, creative. Vamos, que van a estar ahí creative. 40 segundos. Cuidado que va Cauto que pelea con 29 puntos, los Cuervos que también tienen 29 puntos. El pescado que predomina. Vamos a ver, cuidado. Bueno. Bueno, acaban de adelantarme 23, acaban de acabar el parkour, Dios. Acaban de acabar el parkour, Dios. Y ahí lo tienes a Keroro. Tenemos a Keroro, tenemos a Kaza ahora mismo, tenemos a Ninja también, que no, ha ganado, pero no ha ganado hace
props to the Fish fam. They did it in almost under 5 minutes, right? They came out at that 5:25 mark, 5.5 minutes. Now, Funky were right behind them. A little longer, right, at that 9:23 mark, but still, they got all 30 coins. If we have to go to tiebreakers, these two teams have one more coin than everyone else up at that 29 mark, so that could very well make a big difference heading into tiebreakers. But again, Fish fam, way to show up. I respect it.
It's crazy, the improvement from game 1 into game 2.
Yeah.
It's just awesome. Ravens Revenge obviously in the first match coming out ahead, but Fish fam clearly improving all across the board.
Vale.
It wasn't just one person. It felt like it was the entire team because that
España que no ha tenido
that's going to be hard to beat.
Yeah,
su mejor
we'll
día.
see who else can do it. Again, you know,
Su
Ravens
mejor
Revenge
día.
had a fantastic showing. Funky Fighters showed up there at the last moment. And then
Su mejor
obviously the
día.
Fish fam, but don't forget, you still got players like Fortnite over on
Okay,
Sunshine Soldiers.
Eh,
Everyone, all of these teams have someone that's going to get them very, very far, right? We've seen that. But now the question is, heading into this next match, what does that mean? Fish fam have already completed it. Funky have already completed it. Raven have gotten close.
Me mola el escenario porque está como levantado del suelo.
See it even faster.
Good question. And what Ravens
Vamos a ver si lo pueden entrevistar. Bueno, antes de su entrevista.
because if they don't, then they won't be able to get ahead. They won't be able to close out, especially as other teams go ahead. Fish fam knows how to complete it. They've proven that they can complete it, and Funky Fighters as well.
Yeah, for sure. Well, for now, let's send it over to the stage where Pookie is standing by with the Fish fam. And Pookie,
Mira, ahí tenemos al palito de pescado.
fish stick is.
Me gana el palito de pescado. Ay.
You know, can't always make it
Vale,
all
entrevista.
about you, but I am down here with the Fish fam. It is, dare I say, official. They're the first team to take a victory in the death run. I'm going to start here with Suzu. So you were the one that essentially clutched that victory for your team. How did that feel?
It felt great. Like at first, I choked the bouncer, and I thought I choked the level as well. But then I figured it out, and I picked up the coin. I was like, wait, this is it? Let's go, baby.
It definitely looked like you were in a little bit of a precarious situation there for just a second. Was your team coaching and helping you that whole time?
Yeah, they kept track of the coins that we picked up. They kept motivating me, like, you got this, this is easy, we got this, we got it in the pocket and stuff. So yeah, that felt great.
Awesome. Now I'm gonna come over to you, Scissors. We all know you are the veteran of death runs. You have been doing this from the very beginning. It must be an absolute honor to be here on the stage today competing, being able to help these guys out, pulling through to a victory. Are you going to continue the strategy going into the next game?
We've got the strategy on lock, and obviously it's awesome, you know, helping these guys, but they're helping me win. They're the real speedrunners.
Well, I mean, it is a team effort at the end of the day. All of you have picked up coins. Sand, I'm just going to go over here and talk to you really quickly. Now, I mean, this Creative Cup...
A cenar, pero el streaming se va a quedar, ¿vale? He decidido que el streaming se quede y ya después, cuando terminen a cenar, no voy a decir a qué hora porque yo voy a cenar sin prisa, literalmente. No sé a qué hora voy a venir, pero voy a dejar el streaming por aquí, ¿vale? Os dejaré las partidas, estaré yo por el chat a lo mejor hablando, no sé, os lo voy a dejar por aquí y bueno, os dejo aquí el streaming enchufado en el canal. Y bueno, os lo dejo por aquí y me voy a cenar. Después volveré, ¿vale? Vamos. Like y suscribiros.
Encouraging him, but for everybody else, I think the takeaway is how do we beat that leap of faith?
Yeah.
That's the one that everybody's gotten stuck on. They've wasted a little bit of time at the double danger, but the leap of faith is really where everybody needs to close out, especially the Ravens Revenge if they want to get that silver llama.
Well, we'll have to see how things unfold for them. Very quickly, though, let's take a little break here. Let's send it down to Cam for his insight. Sundown, what you got?
And Bala, and we're gonna take a look at some of the kind of strategy that goes into it. But first, all of these competitors who are here, who are competing in this world run, have had an opportunity to get there. It's been incredibly stressful. There's a certain amount of kind of mental edge you need to get through it. So let's kind of take a look in and how these competitors prepare for what was a world premiere and first appearance ever. Let's take a listen in and how these guys are talking and getting ready for the match.
All the Ravens
only have one llama.
Just absolutely amazing there. You can tell Ninja and then the trendsetter right there throwing the peelies in the air, but also big shout out to whoever that was on the Llama Record Co. I saw you there hitting the llama bell. I got you. But now let's get into some of what happened during the World Run, some of the kind of cooler straightaways and, you know, some of the tough challenges that you face. So first, right away, here's a run coming out from Chappie of the Ravens Revenge, and this was one of the first obstacles you hit. So you can see he's on pace with everyone else, but what makes this so great is how efficiently he transfers this over into the castle jump. Is barely able to delay. This is one of the toughest first things to get when you reach it. This is his first time ever seeing this jump. No problem. Hats off to you there. And then what does he do right away? Gets into the trap trigger and he's able to get them. Notice how as soon as he goes, he is quick flicking his camera back the other direction and gets all of those so consistently able to get it. Now, we saw a smashing success on their first attempt. Unfortunately, the Cuddle Crew had a little bit of a harder time when it came to that castle jump. It's okay, this could have been my replay and I wouldn't have been lying. So many of these, they're so incredibly difficult because you think, oh, I want to maximize my height up, but you have to get it out with the correct trajectory. Now you can see Ninja able to get through the speed part of the run and then over the top. This is towards the back half, and look how well he's able to then trigger those traps and get through. But the Fish fam were the ones who were able to make that incredible run on the back of Suzu. Now this was from his first run when the Ravens Revenge were able to get it, and if you look at the timer, next time you face this, he about finished the course. So an incredible job from him to make sure he is pushing the limit with what they're able to do. And you can also see the level of communications. He knew he messed up right away, and then he immediately communicates to his team. It's like, hey, you gotta run and then go up. Now you're in kind of that double trouble area trying to get the triggers, and this is where they got held up for a significant amount of time. A lot of the competitors not being able to bait the chaps correctly, and now we're over with the Ravens Revenge, who were able to power through this. Again, this was from the match number 1, and you can see how he's using quite literally every single space available to him, including the rock, including the jump off the side with the airstrike to then get up to that leap of faith, which is such an incredibly hard challenge, and only having 2 teams full completed it after the 2 runs when all of these players are such strong death runners. You can see the Fish fam. Look at the timer on the clock, 5.5 minutes, and he's so quick going through it, and he's precise. He lines it up, he takes a step, and he goes. My question is now, between Suzu and Zen, they were so incredibly good last game. Can they beat that time? Can they keep pressing the pace, and will they be able to do it better? Because when you get up here, you have to do everything right, find the lineup, not miss a single one of your drops, and then get the final coin. Was able to then double back and grab it there off the launch pad for that 5:52 time in the #1 spot in match number 2. This is now the second time we've seen the World Run, and we asked the question before, what happens in run number 3? Can the Ravens Revenge get over that last obstacle of the leap of faith, or will everyone else start pressing up higher and higher and being able to challenge him? Match 3 is about to be underway. We're going to throw it back inside to Zeke and Bala. Gentlemen, take it away.
Thank you so much, Sundown, that insight. I mean, he's asking the tough questions. What happens in match number 3 of this set? You know, again, Fish fam, you saw, I kind of touched on a little bit earlier, you want to have as many people up on that leap of faith as possible so they can just sit there and rotate around. But before we hop into this next match, Bala, I think we probably want to take a look at the standings. We want to see how things are going for all of these players together. And of course, you want to take a look behind us. We've got Fish fam up there in first place from that last match, walking away with a nice chunk of change. Ravens Revenge there in second, Funky in third. Don't forget, Funky Fighters and the Chicken Champions both have silver llamas, and that's going to play a big factor later on.
Everybody needs to make sure that Funky Fighters do not get that last silver llama, because then they are out of contention if they don't have a silver llama. Because Chicken Champions don't really mind, because they have another place to play. They are kind of out of contention for this silver llama right here, but still, so many different teams have an opportunity here. The Ravens Revenge, the Funky Fighters, Sunshine Soldiers with the Fort Turtle, and then the Fish fam as well, able to collect it. So we are going to get into the next game of the World Run, the last one of the set.
Here we go. The timer is counting. We've got 10 seconds before the gates open, and they start the run. Scissors, you can see the focus in their eyes a little bit there of Turtle, and here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the World Run commences right here Players are out the gate. Here we go. The first run, Taco, Taldak, they're right out. Ninja falls, unfortunately. So does Kotu. Zan there looks like he's making upper with Tyler. Magma, Kororo, they are just neck and neck. Again, you know, it just goes back to once they figure it out, they're just going full send.
I want to see who gets out to the early lead here. Suzo, the champion of the last one with Fish Fam. He's a little bit behind, but again, he has the opportunity to catch up when he starts getting to those more difficult obstacles. Right now, it's not looking like anybody really taking a huge lead, a huge advantage, because we all saw how proficient they are in these early stages. Really, the first obstacle that stumps most people is this impulse jump.
That's right, here we go. Don't forget, this is that precision impulse jump. You can do it forward, you can look away. First jump, unfortunately too shallow there on both sides. And both from the Fish Fam will be going down there. I saw there on the left, there is actually a team that has made it across. You've got Raven's Revenge, who's in the castle. And I believe it was actually the Llama Record Company that are also at the castle right now. Fish Fam, the Cuddle Crew, Raven's Revenge, Sunshine, and the Punky Fighters. And now the Llama Record Company all have 11 coins.
See the castle run, how fast they can get through there as a team. Also very important, as most players are now getting through this first difficult impulse jump. Looking for anybody rising up, looking for anybody completing this trap obstacle course inside the castle. If they can collect those coins fast, the players who get fastest through the castle and really collect all those coins are, in my opinion, the people who are leading the pack.
Yeah, I almost think like, should you just like as a squad, grab, like send one person to each thing and just like very quickly grab all four, and then as a squad go up, right? So that you have more chances going through every single challenge.
Obviously depends on how many of you actually get to the castle. What a time there from Scissors through that one. Is he going to be able to finish out that impressive performance? He's got a couple of jumps still to go. One.
No way, I will.
2, 3. Scissors showing off why he's one of the best at these types of maps, but way ahead of him, his teammate Suzu, leading the pack again. So this might be a better time here for Fish Fam.
All right, man, Scissors, that was insane, dude. Again, like these guys are so good, right? Once they figured out, they can just do it. It's almost like muscle memory. You see Suzu here now. If Suzu's smart, he waits here for Scissors to get across, and then once Scissors gets across, he can start triggering the trap. He's gonna opt to say, look, you know what? Let's just go. I'm trying to get the coins. We need to rack up as many and as quickly as possible. Because don't forget, last game, they got that 5.5 minute time on lock. They still have another 1.5 minutes going off of last game, right? If they can do it again, it's gonna be huge.
Waiting for the chiller on his feet to get off before he goes forward. Now he has full reign onto this one. If he one-shots this, he's putting himself in such an amazing time. He's kind of letting his team do the rest of the work. Oh, one shot here from Suzu. Is it possible? Getting through the door? No, just short.
Shallow.
But he did not go all the way back. He's continuing the recovery on this run. Not quite enough.
Man, Suzu putting everyone in his fishbowl, saying, don't worry, fam, I've got this. Gonna jump down, first trap. Second trap, hop across, take a step back. Nice. Oh, there's actually someone else there. Is Scissors there with him? This is huge, though, if Scissors is there, because look, they can hop through together. Suzu can trigger this, and then get Scissors there where he needs to go, and then there will be two members trying to get these traps. Unfortunately, too shallow.
Making the same mistake there on that bouncer. The speed pad up into the bouncer. You see he's trying to keep his back towards it so that he can make sure he hits the bouncer on the right point that he wants to. Kind of has it memorized at that moment, but a lot of teams starting to catch up right now. So, you know, starting to lose the pace that they had in the first game.
Ooh, don't slide off, don't slide off. Unfortunately, slid off. Now look, Sunshine Soldiers, they're already at the 28-point mark. So are Raven's Revenge, with Fish Fam right behind them. Everyone else is tied right around 25 coins. Oh, and look, they actually sent Flytax forward. He's trying to make it to the Leap of Faith. So he's left his teammates down behind, saying, look, just gather the coins. I'm going straight to Leap of Faith. That's the 1 point we know we need.
Magma up ahead as well for the Raven's Revenge. And the record of the map by Fish Fam has gone past. That was 5 minutes and some. And we're now down to 5 minutes left total. Magma making sure that he makes this jump. He doesn't want to waste time. I think he might have the confidence here. Just got to bounce off the wall. No.
sure.
Not yet all the way through. If he can do this, he is clinching himself that silver llama.
Stewart, okay. Yeah, these momentum jumps, very difficult, or neo jumps as they're also called. You gotta be really precise, really, I mean, you have to be very calculated with every single one. You got Chappie over here, you've got Stewart across the way as well. And look, you can see Suzu there too. I mean, there's so many people here that are already at the leap of faith. And look at the rest of the teams, right? Even the Funky Fighters, Little Whip, and Llama Record Company, they're at 26 points. They're closing in on that leap of faith.
Sunshine Soldiers adding their name to the hat of people who are trying the leap of faith. Stewart, not quite making it through yet. Magma right now feeling a bit of frustration. He feels the pressure. He knows that he has to try to make this, try to get this last coin ahead of anybody else. Clytax has joined the fray as well from Cuddle Crew.
So you can see too, like Clytax is, while Stewart is using his camera, while you jump forward, you whip your camera in the direction you want to start moving. Clytax is doing the opposite. He's actually just using the momentum from his movement abilities, just like his keys, to get him where he needs to go, not even touching his camera at all. Two different ways to approach it. They're both about the same. It just depends on which one you're more comfortable with. Magma here, he's in a good spot. Great ricochet there. All right, just take it easy. Nice. All right, good lane.
Almost. The tires.
He's just going for it.
Yes.
He's just going for it. Could he be the first one? No, Sunshine Soldiers have actually already done it with a 623, and Raven's Revenge there with the 636. So Sunshine Soldiers sneakily got it, but still a great time from them. Don't forget the first round, they were the only ones at 29 coins.
What a close race though. All four teams who were up there on the leap of faith have now completed it. The Cuddle Crew still need one more coin to actually finish the entire thing. Clytax feeling a little bit of pressure. He needs to start supporting his teammates. And then the Llama Record Company sitting at 27 right now. I think this is one of the first times we've seen them towards this double jeopardy, towards closer and closer, edging their way at the leap of faith. The Cuddle Crew have completed, meanwhile, just past 7 minutes. So the standings right now are shaking up with all of these teams being so close together. Can't wait to see where it is. Still, every single placement here matters. Chicken Champions, Funky Fighters, Little Whip Warriors, and the Llama Record Company all at 27. Who is going to come out on top in this four-way race?
And don't forget, this really does make a difference, right? They're all competing for prize money, so being able to come out ahead of another team, that's going to secure you more of that pot, so they have to be very careful, right? They have the 2 minutes left, but man, to see all these other teams, 4 of them already get that third coin. Like, you know, we saw that first game, it was like, oh man, Raven's Revenge, the only one at 29 coins, everyone else is not even close. Second game, the story is Fish Fam and Funky Fighters. Now, we've got 4 teams that have gotten that 30th coin. Insane, especially how close it is. Like, even look at Raven's Revenge and Fish Fam, right? Just a few seconds difference.
And all that could mean a huge amount when we look at the standings at the end of the match. But meanwhile, nobody yet up to that leap of faith. Oh, actually, Kuto. But we saw him finish the game last time for the Funky Fighters. See if he can do it again. He's got 1 minute and 15 seconds to do it. Came in second, just behind the Fish Fam and their record-breaking run. Can he do it now? All pressure on him.
And I mean, you gotta look, right? All of his other teammates are still being eliminated, right? They're trying to get up there because, again, just more shots you can take at the leap of faith, the better, right? The more chances you have of securing that 30th coin.
So many teams are approaching this leap of faith now. You can see in the background, there's at least 3 teams up here total. Could be also some players who have not yet finished the map from the other teams. As Chappie sits there, Chicken Champions making their approach. I'm wondering, Kororo, if you do this last one, you are going to beat out the Funky Fighters. And that could mean huge placement in terms of the prizing at the end of this. 30 seconds to go.
All right, wait, he's made it. Okay, look like down. Okay, it's fine. Small jump.
Got it. Last jump, and he's got the coin too.
There you go.
So the Funky Fighters finish up ahead of the Chicken Champions. Korora, fortunately, is going to fall shy. But at 29 coins and 5 seconds remaining, I think that's going to be the end there for this. These are the standings as they are. The Chicken Champions come out there. And what an amazing run it was.
Wow, 6 teams. 6 teams secured themselves the 30th coin. Night and day situation coming out of that first World Run. We got to win it. But look, smiles all around. Again, in case you're just tuning in, welcome to the Fortnite World Cup Creative Finals. These are the very best of the best from the creative side of Fortnite. And they're all joined here by their team captains and facing off for a prize pool. And these games have not disappointed. The World Run, honestly, I take it all back. I thought we weren't going to see a 30th coin. I'm a liar. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Nope.
They smashed it.
These guys are the best of the best. Fish Fam, Raven's Revenge, these guys showed up hard on this World Run. Absolutely incredible performances, 2-time finishers all the way through. And now we also have to be able to think about what these standings are going to look like at the end of the day, because it was close, right? Raven's Revenge, that first one, and then getting second, and then getting second again, could mean that they are in contention for that first place here in this set.
Yeah, I mean, so Raven had plenty of 29s, right? They came in second, I think, just about every game except that last one. You got Fish Fam. They had the fastest time of 5:25. In that last game, we saw Sunshine Soldiers, though. They had a 6:23. So it depends where they place in those other matches, right? What does that mean for all these standings? Don't worry, we're tallying everything up. We're breaking it all down, and we'll have that for you as soon as we are ready to do so. But man, the World Run was dope. It was super fun. It was like we were like casting golf. Like, oh, takes the shot, and he sinks it.
Sinks it first. Absolutely crazy. The tension at the end when everybody realized that they needed to make that last jump was just awesome to feel. The crowd was feeling it too when you made it towards that last one, when they finally made it through that last tire, or making their bounce all the way through, just like flying through the sky for that last coin. Felt good. It's got to feel good for these guys.
Yeah, and I think too, being able to just like key in on different players, right? It wasn't like it was for Turtle. We saw in that first run was dumpstering everybody else. Then it was like next game, there was different people that were really showing up. Even that last game, right? Scissors, the straight back-to-back just crushed 3 or 4 obstacles in a row. It was insane. But for now, let's go ahead and send it over onto the deck with Pookie Face. She's standing by with the Sunshine Soldiers. So Pooks, what you got?
Hello, Zeke. I am down here with the Sunshine Soldiers. They're the most adorable team, in my opinion. They are coming from all corners of the globe. They've come here to compete today. Now, so far, you guys have, there have been a couple of struggles, but the day isn't over. We still have the remixes coming up, so keep that in mind. Do you guys have a new strategy going into the remixes?
That's top secret. Hidden information.
Yeah. Information, that's it. And you, coming all the way from Spain, it's so lovely to have you here, Daniel. What has it been like to...
I'm actually from Mexico, not Spain.
From Mexico, sorry, from Mexico. What has it been like to be a captain of your team for the Creative Cup?
Yo amo a estos chicos, en verdad creo que no puede tener mejor equipo, estoy demasiado contenta de tenerlos conmigo y estoy súper feliz por la experiencia.
I feel really happy. I couldn't have a better team, and I'm super excited about this experience.
That's incredible. We love having you here. Thank you so much. And I'm going to come over here and talk to you super quickly. Now, you're one of our youngest competitors. So being here, seeing all of your idols today, that has to be exciting. When you told your family that you were coming here to compete at the Fortnite Creative World Cup, what did they say?
They were just super happy for me, and they was really excited.
The Fortnite events, do you love this?
Yeah, it's really good.
And finally, down here at the end. Now, again, all of this diversity is incredible. Now, you're here just essentially to compete at this event, but not only for that, but you're representing your country. So how does that feel? Is that a lot of pressure?
Yeah, there is a lot of pressure, and it feels amazing, even though there's the pressure, it also feels great.
Well, you guys are doing an incredible job. Best of luck to you in the remixes. Gonna throw it right back over to the casters.
Man, Pooks, you are not lying. They are adorable. They're all so happy to be here. You love to see it. Man, the Sunshine Soldiers again. Mad props to them for coming in with that 6:23 time in the last set of that match there. Again, though, 6 different teams, all with 30 coins. What does that mean for the standings?
That means basically it's anybody's game. Right. That just means anybody can take this because everybody really was pushing the pace. Everybody was making sure that they were in towards the top. It was basically shaken up from top to bottom, except maybe the top three, right?
Yeah.
Raven's Revenge, Funky Fighters, Fish Fam, all these guys completed their runs and placed highly in the other ones. So I think that they have a good opportunity here, but still, anybody's game, just like you said.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, we have to look at things like Raven's Revenge, right? They had fast, they were 29th in their first game at 29 coins coming in first. They had a second place as well, and then they managed to get themselves to 6:36 time. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these replays that we kind of watch over the course of these games. This one specifically is coming out of the Sunshine Soldiers. They did, in fact, win this last match here. But again, just look at Stewart. Look at the precision again. The leap of faith. You know, it's crazy because, like, in just looking at it, you're like, that doesn't seem so bad.
It's so
but
difficult.
It's insanely difficult, the precision jumps you need to make.
To maneuver yourself through that. He actually made that in one hop. Everybody else was stopping before that. He went all the way to the tire and jumped over. The reactions there in the background from that team. Absolutely incredible performance to come out on top in that one. Just perfect execution on that last one.
Yeah, for sure. Especially when these precision jumps, these tight jumps like the one around the wall that you can't even see. You just have to know in your head, I know where I'm going to land when I come around this corner because it's not something you have eyes on. And once he's been able to do it, he's like, okay, I know the jump that I need to make every single time. But ladies and gentlemen, you guys got to get ready because we're coming down here to the wire. We are very close to knowing who are the set winners from the World Run. Everyone gave it their all. Man, did they show up huge. I'm not disappointed. That was so much fun to watch, especially coming off of Sky Station to then Junkyard Juke to this. Just three almost completely different creative game types we got to see today.
Yeah, we're putting them through the ringer. They have to do all sorts of things. They have to show off how versatile they are. And in the World Run, they showed it. All the teams who did compete and play in the World Run to qualify for here ended up showing off really well. Obviously, the Fish Fam with Scissors and company, they had probably one of the most difficult elimination runs ever.
Yeah.
So clutch to be able to perform here. I think we have the standings. I think we have the winners of the set. It's gonna be Fish Fam.
Congratulations to the Fish Fam. Look at them. They just want to get back in. They're not even ready to celebrate. They are the winners there of the World Run, and there he is. Fish Stick is walking out with the Silver Llama, ready to present his team this coveted. Look at this thing. It's so shiny. All right, I'm going to go down there and steal this, actually. I want this. I mean, anyway, there you are. The Fish Fam are being presented with the Silver Llama. Look, they're like, yeah, baby, let's go. We got that.
That's ours. Well, congratulations, guys. There's the Silver Llama for them. But all focus for them is on to the next matches, because we've got a couple more to go, and it's not over yet. We've got your remixes coming up next. We've got your Golden Games.
Now, first, hold on, Paul. Let's take a look at the standings. I think first, after that last set, look at this. Fish Fam come out on top. Going out of tiebreakers, they're the ones that are victorious, and they walk away with the Silver Llama. But the Ravens Revenge, man, they were putting in a lot of work there, also getting themselves some prize money as well. Sunshine Soldiers, they're in third, and then the list goes on. Again, keep an eye on those Silver Llamas. These are the guys that are in contention for that final prize pool. Now, if you're one of these teams with the Silver Llamas, you need to secure the Gold Llama, because that is going to come. That's going to be the ultimate tiebreaker. If your team has that Gold Llama, you walk away with the win, especially because it's kind of divvied up amongst other teams.
Yeah, the Golden Llama being that ultimate tiebreaker. So the next team to claim it, the first team to claim it, as we see the Fish Fam with their Silver Llama, the first team, the only team to claim the Golden Llama is going to walk away as the champions here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, look, you kind of teased it a little bit. What are these remixes things that we're kind of talking about? You know, what does that mean for the games? Don't even worry. We got you guys covered. We're going to break it all down for you. So, remixes. We're basically going to go back through and play a match of every single match type.
Yep.
But there's going to be something different about them. So, starting with Sky Station Showdown, the remix for that is that all players can earn points, not just your sword bearer. That is going to be playing a big factor. We've also upped the typical 1,000 points needed up to 3,000. Follow, we've also got Junkyard Juke. Do you want to talk about that one?
Absolutely. In Junkyard Juke, we're going to be playing it again, but you can only use large props. So it might look a little bit silly, but what it means is that it's going to be all the more difficult to score. But at the same time, each large prop is worth 10, so we're not going to see those, small increments between each other. So leads can get large, or they can just stay very small because it's so difficult.
Yeah, for sure. And finally, we're going to hit the world run one more time. But the remix is that players do not respawn. That's right. They're going to have one life.
Brutal. That is so hard. We saw how many people struggled, even, to get past that first couple obstacles. So difficult. If they have one life, it's going to be so difficult. But we are going to be hopping into the first game of the Golden Games. It's Sky Station Showdown with a remix that everybody can earn points. Here we go.
Go ahead and count us in here. If you're hanging out at the stadium, we've got 3, 2, 1. And the remix of Sky Station Showdown is underway. 15 minutes counting down. So don't forget, we have a new total.
Chavales, seguimos en la misma transmisión. Estaba cenandito. Está cenando, vamos a seguir. Ahora mismo voy a tener que ir porque hemos retransmitido toda la World Cup. Le queda menos de media hora a la World Cup. Después será el Pro Hump, pero yo el Pro Hump no lo voy a emitir porque el Pro Hump acabará a las... ¿Qué será? De 1 de la mañana a 8 cuando yo me despierte y ni loco, ni loco. Yo solo retransmito esto. Si veo que os ha gustado mucho y apoyáis mucho y todo eso.
Ravens Revenge has got one, Sunshine Soldiers have gotten one, and the Funky Fighters as well, but not before getting...
Esta es la de Creative. Esta es la World Cup Creative. Y pues bueno. Esta niña, ¿cuándo va a acabar la World Cup? Voy a emitir. Voy a verlo, ¿vale? Madre mía. 0 puntos, llegando 104. Ninja que va a la World Cup.
That surprise angle, and you eliminate all of them, you by yourself can actually lock down that point for any amount of time to start racking up points. So you can look to contest, you can look to leave a team behind, you can break up into groups. There's so many different things, so many different variables to keep in mind as we move through this.
Already some innovation here from the Llama Record Company and a couple of other teams. They're hiding a couple people inside of cones so that they will continue to contest. But I think in this mode it might be more viable to just stay and all fight at the same time, nobody hiding at all. And we'll see too. It kind of lends a little bit more credence to the strategy that people were employing in the first set of games when they first played the Sky Station Showdown. They would have somebody go off and try to clear a point or at least take.
Hoy estamos a viernes, ¿vale? Hoy estamos a viernes.
Yeah, and that's gonna make a massive difference. Like let's take a look at Ravens Revenge. They are sitting on 564 points.
¿Y cuándo es el Pro Hump, bro?
But they're still racking up the points right now. Ninja gonna go ahead and slap Chappie back to the island. Zotaga here wants a cut of the action. It's not enough. Magma also jumps into the.
Pero esto es el Pro Hump o esto es el Creativo. Cuando estemos en Pro Hump yo ya me voy. Vale, a las 10 es el Pro Hump. Vale, pues entonces si a las 10 es el Pro Hump y son 16. No sé cuánto quedará para que acabe esto, tío. Voy a hacer una capturita para que se vean bien, ¿no? Ah, bueno, que Movistar retransmite el peninsular, pero entonces ¿esto qué es? Esperad. Ah, vale, ya estamos en la final de la World Cup. Vale, esto es la final, o sea, ya hemos pasado del creativo a la final de la World Cup, o sea, la final del creativo de la World Cup, y después cuando sea Pro Hump, pues Ya nos piraremos con el Ploja. Vale, yo me estoy divirtiendo bastante. Me tendré que ir porque básicamente son 4 horas las que llevamos de directos. Qué malo. Ah, bueno, a pesar de ser
If you're just joining us here, don't forget we did increase the score limit up to 3,000, so if you're wondering the Raven Revenge, they still got a ways to go, even though they are in the lead as it stands. I'm also keeping my eye out on the Llama Record Company. They're down
Lo voy a decir. Forlaz.
300 right now.
17-17, la partida final. Yo creo que es la partida que lo decide todo. Pienso yo, pienso y creo. Pienso y creo. Caldan, tío, me encanta porque queda muy poco.
The perfect moment. They were waiting for the time to pounce on that last point. Still 2 minutes until that starts to spawn.
O sea, en plan, queda muy poco. Bueno. Bueno, que van a llegar a los 800 puntos. Aquí tienes. A ninja, oye, pero es que me estoy liando, bro. Vale, voy ya, vale. Voy un momento a vivir la vida loca. ¿Qué dirán?
Put to an end immediately. It seems that this point right here keeps getting under contention by like multiple teams. The Fish Fam, Funky Fighters, and of course the Color Crew who get cleaned out. So they're not earning anything really from all fighting at the same time. One team ends up coming out on top, but then it all happens again. So maybe some timing issues here in terms of synchronizing the push on this point specifically.
Yeah, I mean, this gets way more hectic when anyone can score points, right? And the Fish Fam have been doing a great job sticking together, going in as pairs, duos, if you will, and trying to shut everyone down, but that's only going to get you so far.
It kind of breaks down, too, when everybody can score, because there's so much that more important. If you're by yourself to stay on the point, in the previous iterations, if you're by yourself, you get off the point, because you can't even score.
But now you have to stick around. Look at the slaps coming out. Lachlan does take out Scissors, but does fall as well. Now Clytex is just trying to get back into the fray, get himself those height with the impulses. And now don't forget, they have a limited number of builds. It's about 100, I believe. But right now, man, you just need to be turning your attention left and right, trying to eliminate as many players as you possibly can. This remix is shaking the very foundation of this mode. And Clytex goes in, he's gonna start trying to take him down. Did not go his way, though.
So this is what I'm talking about. Finally, the Fish Fam control this point that the Cutter Crew and Funky Fighters were fighting for so hard. And they control it with all 4 players, so you could see their score rising significantly every second there. At the same time, the Llama Record Company with an evenly timed push as well, but Rubius comes in. Chicken Champion.
Vale, chavales, hemos vuelto, ¿vale? Como ya sabéis, cada vez que me voy, pues pongo el volumen más alto de lo normal.
The Sunshine Soldiers. Attacks are going off left and right, but Daniel is just as you call it, just keeps eliminating left and right, getting a little bit of that side.
Bueno, aquí tenemos, creo que tenemos la partida, creo que acaba a las 11. Me he informado bien, 11. Por ahí. Bueno, yo me dedicaría a que ha ganado ya el equipo del cuerpo. Nos despediremos con una partida en no sé con qué nos vamos a despedir realmente, porque estamos ya en la final de la World Cup, ya está, que no se estaba en el final del modo creativo, y esto es ya la final. Se decide ya quién gana, o el Team Cuervo, o el Team Pescado, o el Team Helado. No os preocupéis por los demás campeonatos, porque grabaré una partida de Ploja. Grabaré secundario. Grabaré una partida de Ganaría una partidita de pro. Ganaría una partida del Pro Am. Creo, no lo sé, a lo mejor no. Sí, grabaré una partida de Pro Am. Y el día siguiente la subiré al canal. Así creo que así con un día de Pro Am. No, directamente porque en esta semana vamos a ver muchos directos y todo. Porque, por ejemplo, el de Creativo, que os está encantando el de Creativo. Vale, aquí está Cizort. Cuidado con Cizort, Sebetnot. Va a acabar, estamos en el final ya con 5 minutos. No, estamos en la final de la World Cup ya. Esto es ya la final. Los finalists. Claro que esto ya es la finalist. No queda nada. No queda nada. Mira el rubio, si lo tienes. Todo loco la quien del pollo ahí. Claro que sí. Ah, vale, que llevan todos la skin de llamadillo. Ah, vale, claro. Como es el final, los del cuervo llevan todos la skin cuervo. Como llevan la llama, los de la llama llevan todos la llama. Como es el pollo, todos llevan la skin pollo. Como es el pescado, todos llevan la skin pescado. Como es el follower, la skin de dance, todo el mundo lleva la skin de dance. Bueno, ya retransmisión de la Fortnite World Cup. Ya acabandito, ya para irnos. Cuidado con los cuervecitos, Cuidado que se vengan y ojo. Y los dancing que se acaban vengando. Viene otra skin dance. Lion y Kaz mueren, mientras que KitKat se pelea con Uzi y acaba ganando KitKat. Bueno, aquí tenemos a Kotoga. El cuervo que con 2.667 puntos domina los de Dancing con 1.698 puntos, el que dominan. Y con 1.509 puntos están ahí los pollos, los españoles pelean con 1.422 puntos. Quieren pelear, les meten una pelea a los de pescado. 1.011 puntos para los de la skin de oso rosa, 831 puntos para la skin de polvo, 762 para la skin de dama y 627 y acaban de ganar. Acaban de ganar la partida. Han llegado los 3.000 puntos. Han ganado la partida. Creo que aquí acaba la World Cup o en otra partida. No tengo ni idea, pero acaban de ganar los cuervos. Acaban de ganar los cuervos. Han ganado mucho. Piensa y di. Yo pienso y digo, pero se han estado dominando todo el rato. Lo que es para mí, personalmente, han dominado todo el rato. Bueno, Fortnite World Cup.
It seemed like Turtle was going to say, okay, guys, they're all on the point. Everybody start doing everything you can to stop them because he saw all 4 members. They went from less than 1,000 once the D point was out to all the way up to win. And it was 400 points between them and the Ravens' Revenge at the end there. Right. But you do have to also think about who else came very close in second. Ravens' Revenge, who's in third. We'll be able to find out in a bit with the standings, but just an unbelievable performance there from the Funky Fighters to realize exactly what must be done. That was the second time they completely boxed up that entire D point.
Yeah, and just completely uncontested. But that's it for the first of 3 golden games. And for the Funky Fighters, they secure that win. But for now, let's send it back over to Poogie. She's standing by with the winners. Poogie, down to you.
Thank you so much, Zika.
Dos campeones, entrevista.
Fighters, another victory. I feel like I've been talking to you guys all day, but how did you find that remix game? Because because those rules were a little bit different than what you were used to. So what was your strategy going into that one, Huzi?
I mean, everything was so unexpected. We were last and we came first because we got the middle. The point system, because every player gets points, and so we win. It was so exciting, so exciting.
So exciting indeed. Now, Raven's Revenge was in first place for most of that match. You guys knew that you had to come up from behind, which you absolutely did, but I kind of just want to talk a little bit about how there are 3 teams tied right now for first place, and the winners of this set will be taking home that additional $1 million of prizing. So I don't want to put too much pressure on you guys, but what is your strategy going into the next game? Are you going to stay the same? Are you going to change things up? Are you going to go for the middle again?
Probably. Yeah, we're gonna keep doing what we're doing, and as long as it works, we're just gonna keep it up.
For sure. Sounds like a great strategy. Finally over here to you. When you heard that there was a remix kind of blind side come in, what was your first reaction to hearing that?
Yellow, go to yellow circle and win.
Just win. I love it. It's so easy. It's such a great concept. You know, we talk about it all day, all of these things we break down, but at the end of the day, you just got to win. Back to you guys at the desk.
Pookie with the most insightful knowledge you'll ever need in your entire life. It doesn't matter if you can just win.
Bueno, pues ya habéis visto la entrevista y bueno, y aquí creo que era aquí justamente desde los nuevos.
But so are these players that have taken the stage. Now, don't forget, those llamas are going to be playing a big factor in how these.
Que la World Cup de Creative.
Touched on it perfectly, actually. Right now, there's a 3-way tie. Yep. All right, and that's something we need to take a look at with those standings, just to give you the refresher. So.
Y aquí tenemos los primeros, los Funky Fitters, 55.000 euros. Los Ravens, los Cuervos, 35.000. Los Firts, 20.000. Los Chicken Champions han quedado cuarto al final, con 20.000 también, empatado con los pescados. También buenos puntitos. Los Osos Rosas con 10.000 y los demás con 10.000. Y aquí tenemos a los campeones. Yo la verdad que bastante bien rebasando puntos,
People who win the first game don't end up coming through all the way at the end. So they have to have a consistently good performance into the next game, which is the Junkyard Duke, and then into the next game too, which is the World Run.
That's right.
They're all golden. All the golden games.
All the golden games. All the boys, just the golden games. I love you, buddy. If you guys are watching and maybe this is tuning in, don't forget you can watch also at Fortnite.com/watch. If you're watching in game, you can do that as well.
Experiencia con el juego.
There's 10 different feeds to take a look at. Then you...
Bueno, conseguimos la fin. Hombre, era para que se quitara el spam. Y aquí tenemos Day 1 Creativa Fortnite, Phil Plastice con Fifan, Reveler, Llama Record, Sunder, Weekend, Big Club, Chicken y Funky Fighters. Son la final de Creativo por aquí.
And that is the prop hunt, aka Junkyard Juke. And don't forget the remix, 10-point props.
Only the large ones. You can't go with the little crowbar. You can't go with the wood planks. You can't go with any of that. And there is one of the prizes for the teams that won before. We've got 10 seconds until the game launches, Zeke. It's the second game of our Golden Games here, guys. It's time.
2, 1, the game begins. Now, just a
y tienen otra partida.
10-point props. So let's break down what these 10-point props are. You've got a snowman. By
Van a jugar uno en todos los modos, o sea, en plan, uno en toditos los moditos. Una en el modo de antes, otra en el modo de ahora, otra en el modo de antes. Ese es el modo que se le ha dado muy bien a los españoles. Mira, ya van primeros. Ya está, esto es lo que se decide, ¿no? ¡Claro! Lo entendí perfecto. Vale, la final es que les toca una partida en cada modo y ya acaban, ¿no? Lo entendí. Estamos ya en la final.
There was definitely someone back there that there's not supposed to be 3 trucks back there, I don't think. But you know, in playing this, the best way to kind of go about this is every time those blinds come up, you want to instant reload right then on the spot. Yes, you can try to make blind fires. Unless you're certain, you're like, no, I know where my crosshair is.
Toma ya, Stuart. 0-0-0.
Blinds come up, you want to reload. You want to have as many shots as possible.
Ahí lo tienes al Chiller.
I guess Shade comes back up, right?
The Ravens' revenge being the other guards, by the way. Nice shot there.
Toma ya, se acaban de cargar a Querolo. Tal Dark 723 se acaba de cargar a Querolo.
Take the time to reload and make sure you're taking the time like Taldak to stop and try to remember exactly what you saw. Don't move your POV, don't move your camera at all. As you try to recognize exactly what changed, you've got to use the uptime of your vision to take as many shots as possible to clear out what you think is possibly a prop. That player came down from below because he hit one of those springboards. Ayuzi moving forward, Sand as well. They're all going with the targets. Ayuzi gets in just barely because Taldak missed his shot.
Man, this is really good for the
Vale, llevan 10 puntos,
a nice early lead. It's only 20 points, nothing substantial yet, but if they can do this every single round, again, another
20 puntos que llevan los españoles. Se puede remontar porque allí tenemos una pelea con los ositos rosas, ¿eh? Ahí tenemos una buena pelea. 2-1, se acaba. Se acabó. Otra ronda de 4.
Got the Chicken Champions and the Funky Fighters. So now they can try to lock out other players from scoring. And it depends on how well they do, right? Because again, these are big 10-point props. There's a lot of them as well, you know.
Va a acabar ya la World Cup. Sí, va a acabar ya. Queda este mapa, chicos, y queda otro más. Sí, queda este y otro más.
Kind of gives them a little bit of an advantage, but the Funky Fighters really did come out to a huge lead in the first, scoring 5 points, or 5 total. See if they can hold it down right now and keep the lead as it is. Chicken Champions at 20 are not going to be able to close the gap.
Ya, este mapa y otro más y ya se acaba la World Cup. O sea, es la final. Ya de por sí, la final ya no queda nada y como no queda nada ya después de este mapa, pues yo me voy a retirar. Porque queda nada de mapas, queda este y otro más y ya se acaba esto. Voy a silenciar el micro.
And you know, my first instinct for this would be, you know what, I just gotta go. I just gotta try and run out as much as I can. That's actually counterintuitive. Right now, you want to just be taking baby steps, right? Just making sure you can secure those points is crucial.
All the players right now, you can see them down below trying to get the shots as possible. They're racking up the eliminations right now. I don't think Fish Fan may have gotten one through. Taldak gets one through. That's going to even the gap a little bit. Here's the Funky Fighters again, just blind shooting through the black. And remember, 1:30 to go on this guard. Fish Fam has tied it up with that score right there.
And so has Cuddle Crew. They got 2 props in, so they're 1 prop behind right now. Oh, Action, you gotta be careful, buddy.
One prop behind, there's a little whip.
coming through as well. So all of a sudden, these teams are letting a lot of props through, or maybe it's the props who figured out their timings, figured out their tendencies, figured out when they stop shooting. 1 minute to go here. Here's Ninja. He's got a car. This is one of the most difficult obstacles or props to get in.
Don't stack on top of each other.
Mira, Ninja
So
concentrado.
dangerous, because when you see things like that tight together, you're like, yeah, oh no, the bumper. Gotta land.
He was moving. Unfortunate there. You've got to press that control key at the last second to be able to make sure you get through. Scissors makes it through.
Dude,
that's a lot of points racking up. They're at 80 now, 30 points ahead of the Funky Fighters, which is unfortunate for their guard. Watch. 30 seconds to go.
They've taken the lead here, 20 points now. 30 points ahead. Make that 40. The numbers are changing like crazy. But right now, Scissors and the Fish Fam, they've got the lead. And this is huge right now. Don't forget the Funky Fighters are in the center, so they can't rack the points. We've got 10 seconds left. Whoever's out in the field, they need to make it into the incinerator right now.
Are they going to have any more points accrue? It doesn't look like anybody's close. That's going to be the round. As the Funky Fighters and the Chicken Champions end up closing out that guard. Watch. We'll see where the standings end. I did notice something though, Zeke. That the Ravens Revenge were at 0 for that run. They didn't get a single prop through, which is a far cry from their performance on Sky Station Showdown. They were second.
They need to band together right now. They need to rally, and they need to make this happen. Round 3 begins. You've got the Fish Fam and the